Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to the stream today. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot TBC was coming out today, and I have to play this. I need to play TBC. I need to know. I have to know. Yeah? I've been wanting to try out TBC for the longest time. I didn't get in, or I didn't play it when it was first up, but we have the Burning Crusade Classic Anniversary Edition free patch, which means we're going to level up Blood Elf, which is what we're going to be doing tonight. Hello, hello, Crimson. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Please seeing you around. Hope your day's going well. How's it popping? Terrible. How about you? So I had updated the game right before stream. I go to the bathroom and I come back and there's another update. So that's why we're doing nothing right now, by the way. It just finished as I was saying that sentence. And also, don't worry, I just checked my add-ons, so that should already be updated. All right, let's launch this jabroni. I'm gonna have to probably configure some options when we get into the game properly. Oh my god, the TBC look like background image is so elite. All right, Dream Scythe. Burning Crusade. This is the orc I was leveling up before, you know, Legion Remix happened. My old human as well. All right, let's make a new character because I want to do the new additions. We have a Janai for the Alliance who plays those losers. Blood Elf, though. Hello. Right, it's TBC, so Blood Elves couldn't be warriors yet. Hello, Fubuki. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Warhammer 3 will possibly load faster. Nice. Bets in the server being overtaxed. I heard there were issues earlier with the boost you could buy not working. I don't want to do a boost because I haven't leveled up in a classic version to max level yet. Oh my god, the old, like, character creator was just like a freaking toggle down here instead of like a pick whichever one you want. All the memories. Oh, the memories. All right, where's Bald? Do they even have Bald in TBC? I don't know if they do. There's no Bald option. That's crazy. I mean, the broken game, right? Retail better. No Bald option. That's nutty. What do I go for then? I go for that, I think. All right, we need red. I'm colorblind-ish. I'm gonna need you all to, like, help me here. Is this close to red? Wait, is that red? That looked kind of red to me. That looks more blonde. Problem is, it could be a lighting issue. Different races have different hairstyles. They do, yeah. It's like if you go undead, they have like the most emo rocker haircuts of all time. Like this thing. This one, which I've never seen someone pick willingly. Facial hair on Blood Elves is always terrible. Where's clean shaven? Yeah, we'll go with that. They've been genuinely bad. Oh, that sucks. One thing to remember, though, is that there's always the Tamara. I love the little context they used to give as well. 5 races comprise the Horde: the brutal orcs, the shadowy undead, the spiritual tauren, the quick-witted trolls, and the driven blood elves. Beset by enemies on all sides, these outcasts have forged a union they hope will survive or will ensure their mutual survival. Long ago, the exiled High Elves founded Quel'Thalas, where they created a magical fount called the Sunwell. Though they were strengthened by its powers, they also grew increasingly dependent on them. Ages later, the undead scourge destroyed the Sunwell and most of the High Elf population. Now called Blood Elves, these scattered refugees are rebuilding Quel'Thalas as they search for a new magic source to satisfy their painful addiction. paladins are champions who call upon the light. They heal wounds and combat evil. The Janai empowered such holy warriors for millennia before arriving on Azeroth to find like-minded souls among the Alliance. Recently, Blood Elves too began wielding paladin abilities, yet these elves, having little in common with the counterparts, must bend the light to their will. Is like orange with red highlights. Huh. Okay. I always like to go for the one that's closest to me. Maybe that? We might go with that one. A darker shade of yellow. Yeah, I'll also read the Alliance for those who may not understand what the Alliance are all about. So they have human, they have dwarf, they have night elves, which are hippie elves. Gnomes, you punt these guys, and they have like space goats called Janai. The Alliance consists of 5 races: the noble humans, the adventurous dwarves, the enigmatic night elves, the ingenious gnomes, and the honorable Janai. Bound by a loathing for all things demonic, they fight to restore order in this war-torn world. And then you got the Horde. 5 races comprise the Horde: the brutal orcs, the shadowy undead, the spiritual tauren, the quick-witted trolls, and the driven blood elves. Beset by enemies on all sides, these outcasts have forged a union they hope will ensure their mutual survival. Who played Alliance? Well, for the longest time, the funny thing with that was that the Horde had better racials. Like the racial bonuses and abilities the Horde characters gave you were really powerful. The Troll Berserking one was insane. As you can see here, increases attack and casting speed. That shit was busted for the longest time. Blood Elves also have a really powerful one. You can silence nearby opponents. And also, back in these days, certain races had unique abilities for each of the classes. And I believe the Paladin one that Blood Elves had, it was something sacrifice. That one was insane, apparently. Fades to black. Oh, okay. We might just... No, that's like blonde going into red. We might just go with this one. A lot of people play the Alliance now because they've really blurred like the importance of the factions nowadays. I used to play Alliance quite a bit. I'm solidly Horde now, though. Alright, I think that's probably the closest we're gonna get. Actually, no, that looks blonde to me. That looks good. Oh, this one? Okay, thank you, Crimson. I appreciate it. Alright, now. Fuck! Hold on. Get it in ya! There we go. Alright, go to name picks. Let's go. God, the music, though. Let me know if the audio's good, by the way. Before we fully get in here, I'm gonna just do some things here. Up that, turn that down. Okay. That's low, that's high, that's ultra. SSA, disable that. Sun shafts. We'll keep it on for now. Oh, we don't have compute effects. Texture resolution, high, spell density. Can I even change that in Classic? Environmental detail goes to 7. Ground clutter can be 10. I want a max foreground FPS, and I want to knock this down to 90. Up that to 60. I think that should be good. Hello, Star. Welcome to the stream. Garage. Wrong. Okay, I think that should be good. So gotta hang out there. Nice. What's coming in the Switch 2 update for Animal Crossing? Loop music, yes. Air of speech, turn that shit off. Sound and background, yes. Enable reverb, sure. Up ambiance, knock down effects, up the music. Okay, I think that should be good. Is the audio quality good? I mean, not audio quality, I mean like balance. Is the music like that much loud? I should probably just pull the stream up. Amount of time spent. Yeah. There's a reason they have a sub cost. It's because apparently like maintaining the service is very expensive. Okay, I kind of want to knock down the sound a little bit. Not too much. I think we're mostly fine. Oh, master volume's 100%. Why? Okay, let's knock it down to 50. Okay, that's probably better. Especially when we get into the thick of it. Alright. I think it's time to actually get in gear here. The Legend of Jmulls begins.
For nearly 7,000 years, the High Elves cultivated a shining, magical kingdom, hidden deep within the forests of northern Lord.
I don't think I've ever seen the old Blood Elf intro.
Ago, the undead scourge invaded Quel'Thalas and drove the elves to the brink of extinction. Led by the evil Death Knight Arthas, the scourge destroyed the mystical Sunwell, thereby severing the elves from the source of their arcane power. Though the scars of that conflict are evident, the remaining elves have banded together and retaken much of their homeland. Calling themselves Blood Elves, these grim survivors are committed to regaining the vast powers they once commanded. Inspired by the leadership of their beloved prince, Kael'thas Sunstrider, the Blood Elves now seek new sources of arcane magic and the means of defending their land against the undying horrors of the Scourge.
God, I love these intros.
As one of the few surviving Blood Elves, you must master your thirst for magic and help shape the destiny of your people.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Absolutely hell yeah. This is abominable. Hold on. Can I move this? Oh, thank God. Target and focus, please. Move you here. Show grid. Oh my God, they added edit mode to classic. Thank Christ. Okay. Move you there. Move you there. Move that shit there. Move you here. Advanced options. Where's the cast bar? That's fine. I can keep that there. At least for now. Okay, action bars. Yes, yes, yes. That should probably be good for now. Okay, that should be good. We have attack there. I have Seal of Righteousness. Fills the Paladin with Holy Spirit for 30 seconds, granting each melee attack an additional 6 holy damage. Only one seal can be used. Active on the Paladin at any one time. Okay, let's move that to shift 1. Holy Heal, I put my heal there. That's just the heal. Mana Tap. Reduces target's mana by 51 and charges you with arcane energy for 10 minutes. That stacks up to 3 times. Ooh, cool. Okay, let's put that there. And then Arcane Torrent, I will put there. Right, we only have like a basic attack. It's been around since 2004. Yeah, the beta's even older. Dude, look at all these people. Okay, we got our Hearthstone there. Let's move that there. Okay. Ooh, I gotta change that. Where are you? Key bindings. Okay, movement keys. This is what I want. I want strafe. Okay, much better. Much better. Okay, let's do a new window for game. That way we don't need all of that. Okay. I think after all this time, it's finally time to pick up our first quest. Magistrix Irona.
Anu Belore Delana.
Cosmos, I hope you're ready to get to work because there's much for you to do here on Sunstrider Isle. Ever since the destruction of the Sunwell by Arthas and the Scourge, we have been a race adrift on the sea of uncertainty. We teeter on the edge of oblivion. This will change, Paladin, and you will learn and aid our recovery at the same time. The Outland awaits us. The sooner you begin your education, Cosmos, the better for us all. There is little room for error, so listen closely. The burning crystals, the green floating objects of the west of the Sunspire here, have long been used to power the Isle's experimentations. The mana worms were the guardians, but the Scourge invasion of Quel'Thalas has driven them errant from our lack of magical control over them. There's little choice but to thin their numbers for reclamation. Do this, then return to me.
Keep your wits about you.
Add-ons, like, not available here? Like, what's going on with that? Hold on. The Burning Crusade Anniversary. Oh, that's why. Okay. Let me get some add-ons in here. Give me Questy. Get that. Get me Plumber. Get me Dialogue UI. Get me Narcissus. Okay, that's not available here. Okay, what I got there should be enough. Can I reload the UI? No, I gotta log out then back in. Yeah, the funny thing is I've been playing WoW for most of my life. I started back in Cataclysm, which was like 2010. I mean, I took a few breaks here and there. But for the timeline of WoW, it goes the original version, which was like classic. Okay, good. Then the first expansion was this, the Burning Crusade. Okay. Much better. Yeah, funnily enough, my audience tends to go older. How do I move the questy thing? Size of mold, hold shift. Oh, it's control. Okay, move that there. So we got to get some mana worms. All right, let's actually begin now. And one just spawned. Beautiful. Mana tap. Let's put up Seal of Righteousness. And now, welcome to the Paladin way to play, at least for leveling up. You don't press shit. I'll take that. I'll take that. Thank you very much. We don't really have many abilities yet, so we're going to be auto-attacking for a lot of this. So, how you guys doing? God, I've done, like, the Blood Elf Starter Zone on retail so many times, actually able to see it, and at the pace of, like, TBC should be cool. There's a nice little pace to, like, the classic versions of WoW. Initiate shirt. Ooh! 31 armor. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Let's apply that. Hit it with a mana drain or a mana tap. Nice. Ooh, we got pants as well. We're getting some good loot. Hold on. All right, that's 2 whole armor for me. Huge. All right, I need more of these worms. Did I just yank that? Huge. Huge, dude. Max toxicity. That's the melee privilege. Ranged guy was trying to fight that thing for like 5 seconds. I swoop in, 1 auto attack, all in aid. I'll take that credit. I'll think of it a bunch. But I gotta get real chilly. I feel like real chili should be kind of healthy. I mean, basically just protein and, like, sauce, ain't it? Never really had chili myself, so... Not entirely sure about the ingredient list. God, I've always loved Eversong, man. There's just something about this, like, autumnal aesthetic that Eversong has. It's so pretty. I love the fog effect the game has as well. Also, my god, I love the music here as well. Its assault levels can be high. Oh, okay, yeah. And a Lion's God Shaman. That was before my time. I feel like ultimately that was absolutely the right decision, but I can understand why at the time it would be very controversial. Heck, maybe even like back then I would have been against it. Hello and Dog We Trust. Yeah, Eversong is so dang good. I think they do a lot right by it when it comes to Midnight as well. Eversong looks absolutely gorgeous. I mean, in terms of like overall pace and just fun, my favorite intro zone they've ever done is probably something like like the Troll Starter Zone. The Worgen one's really good. I also love the Goblin one. Pandaren one's really good. Those are probably my favorite, like, intro zones in terms of, like, the story and the actual content there. The Blood Elf one has always been, like, my unspoken favorite just for the vibes. Aren't they revamping Eversong and Midnight? Yeah, and it's absolutely gorgeous. They combined Eversong and the Ghostlands as well. Yeah, Darkshore was cool. Knowledge is power, true power, my young friend. You'll be wise to acquire as much of it as you can and pay proper heed to those who have already done so. Before the raising of the sun, well, we fooled ourselves into thinking we had neared the apex of our civilization. It took the scourge to bring us to our knees and, in a way, back to reality.
Keep your wits about you.
If there is only one lesson you deign to remember from your time on Sunstrata Isle, let it be this. Control your thirst for magic. It is a thirst unending, Cosmos. You must absorb energy to survive via Mana Tap, and you must control how you release it via Arcane Torrent. Failure is to become one of the wretched, hopelessly addicted and insane. Seek out creatures in the Isle that have mana and Mana Tap them. Learn to master your cravings of power. When you have sufficiently fed, return them to me. This is one of the elements, like the overall like feel of Warcraft, that I feel is largely missing nowadays, and that is like each of the factions, like each of the races, having some kind of fault to them. It's like the Blood Elves. Yeah, they're very advanced and like magically inclined and all that, but they are addicted to magic, and it's not even just like, oh, they like magic like that. No, their bodies actually need it, and if not, they have adverse effects if they don't like satiate that. And the way that is like told as well with the racial abilities, Mana Tap and Arcane Torrent, is such a cool little twist we don't really get in the modern game, because it feels like in the modern game is trying to like rectify a lot of the issues the races have had and just like keep rectifying them repeatedly. I think they need to like reintroduce some of those flaws and keep them around. It's kind of like the 40k effect, where it's like you can't just like bring peace to the universe. In order to keep the story going in an interesting way, you have to keep them like kind of core to the identity.
Farewell.
It's a shame that we've lost control of many of the creatures here on the island. There was once a tranquil place of study and research. Now it's all we can do to keep from being attacked by our own creations. I'm going to offer you a chance to receive a magical boon in exchange for some collecting work on your part. Bring me a stack of arcane slivers that are found in the mana-using creatures of Sunstrata Isle, and I will cast a spell on you that should aid your adventures on the Isle. And we got a cloak for this. More about theme park. I feel like they're trying to rectify that. I don't think they've gotten away from it fully yet, but I do think they're trying to rectify that somewhat. There's a video I want to make at some point talking about like the main writing problem modern WoW still has. They just can't write dudes, interestingly. Did they do any substantial changes to the TBC Classic? I am unaware. I think they probably did. It's just I'm ill-informed on the subject. I've been mostly dedicating my time to Legion Remix.
Be ready for anything.
Need to keep some level of tension, exactly. It's like, you can't just try to like, oh, we're gonna rectify all the problems this race or this faction are facing so they can move forward in a peaceful future, because that like brings the finale to the story of like your character, and I think that's detrimental to the long-term immersion element for a game like this. If it's a singular RPG, yeah, sure. But like for like a long-term RPG, like an MMO, I feel it's detrimental more than anything. You want to address it, you want to move the story along, but you never want to like solve the inherent problem. Or like the fundamental problem, I should say. You've successfully completed your first task. For that, you are to be congratulated. Such success gives me faith that you will turn out better than those young blood elves who fail to heed the lessons of the masters. Continued success will be rewarded, not only with knowledge, but also with tangible rewards as well. Your work here, however, is not finished. There's much more to learn, my young friend. 6 armor.
Death to
Do I have
all
boots?
who
I
oppose
do.
us.
2 armor for boots, but I don't have a belt.
Glory to the Sindorai.
46 armor.
We will have justice.
That has 2 wait, hold
State
on.
your business.
Alright. So, the belt's a debate. You go for the boots. That's way more armor. And 30 copper?
Death to all who oppose us.
Remember when getting like 1 silver felt impactful? And explore the world? Yeah. Again, it's like an element I think they're trying to like re-implement into the modern game in some way, particularly with housing. With the way they incentivize going out to get a whole bunch of decor from like old content, and I mean like a whole shitload. It's like you can get a giant orcish throne from Garrosh in Siege of Orgrimmar, and you just like keep farming that raid, every week to get another one if you want. Hello, Eternal. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. A new main problem in the next work for an MMO? It can be. It's just the problem is if the game goes on long enough and you keep doing that, it feels repetitious. It's like WoW suffered this issue for the longest time where it like every expansion just felt like, okay, who's the new bad guy for the expansion? We beat him? Cool. Who's the next big bad guy for the next expansion, right? Like it kept feeling like that. And that is something to also try to move away from with like Xalatath being like this overarching villain over a couple of expansions. I think they're doing like an okay job with it. It's just, I don't think she has the aura of like an Illidan or like a Arthas. But they also had like Warcraft 3 for that as well, which was a whole other RTS game. Oh, the chat's kiss. Yeah, the housing zones are so good. I'm convinced the housing zones are like a tease for the old world revamp they're going to probably do after the Last Titan. As you advance within your class, you will want to take advantage of the training that your class trainer can provide you. For young paladins here in Sunstrider Isle, your trainer is Jethennis Sunstriker. Speak with Jethennis and see what training he has available for you. The things he will teach you do have a cost, so bring some coin with you. Your trainer, as with all the other trainers on Sunstrider Isle, is inside the Sunspire on the lower level.
Keep your wits
There's
about
another
you.
element to like the older versions of WoW I personally really appreciate, and that's like the RPG feel to them. I like going to a trainer and learning new abilities while leveling. I think it creates a more interesting leveling experience and journey. You seek further instruction in the manipulation of the Naru's power, Cosmos. I see the pride swelling in your chest. Already you fancy yourself one of the Blood Knights. Blood Knights being Blood Elf Paladins. In time, you will earn your place among us, but first, you must learn to harness and master the powers of the light, hone your skills at arms, and prove your worthiness. You must be prepared to endure the derision, fear, and revulsion of those you're sworn to defend, so it is among those who can't comprehend the price of the great power that safeguards them. Keep your head high and your blade at the ready, Cosmos.
Remember the sun well.
At the Sunspire and Sunstrider Isle, I need you to do something. Well, Watcher Solanian is in need of your services. You would be well to ingratiate yourself with him. He awaits you on the exterior platform that the ramp in the chamber leads up to.
Our enemies will fall.
Devotion or... When do I get Judgment? Level 4. I want to make sure I can get Judgment. So honestly, I think I'm going to like hold my money. No, I want Blessing of Might. That's such a power bonus. Do I even have the money for that? I don't think I do. I can place my house in. Yeah, I feel like they need to do like a troll zone as well at some point.
The dark times will pass.
Or like troll housing as well. It'd be so good. I've recently like reignited my love for like Warcraft trolls. They're so fucking cool. I've been leveling a few with like Legion Remix. And I just did like the Troll Heritage quest line, by the way. By the way, that's a heater. It was so good. I've been expecting you. There are a few tasks that I have which you are particularly suited for. Or two.
Keep your wits about you.
Had a beautiful vantage of the sun well once. Our lives have been turned upside down, Cosmos, but we nonetheless carry on. It is our way. We are survivors. If you are to survive this upheaval, to carry on in your own right, then you must learn how to survive. All Blood Elves must do this. You must master your insatiable hungering for magic before it masters you.
Farewell.
Collect Well Watcher Solarian's Scrying Orb, his Scroll of Scourge Magic, and his journal. They are found on Sunstrider Isle by the pond, the fountain, one of the burning crystals. Return them to the Well Watcher at the Sunspire and Sunstrider Isle when you collected them all.
Keep your wits about you. Anaria Shola.
Might need to level a troll then. Yeah, it's so good. You also get like a really cool like two-handed troll sword.
Farewell.
Read the plaque on the shrine at Dathramar, and then return to Well Watcher Solanian at the Sunspire on Sunstrider Isle. Day after day I stand here watching, waiting. I've been accused of dwelling too much on our past. Well, my eyes look to the horizon, but it is my firm belief that each visitor to this island should honor those who have sacrificed all so that they may continue to do so. Dathramar Sunstrider was our first king. He led us here from Kalimdor through the Maelstrom. Seek out his shrine to the west, and do not return to me until you have read the plaque upon it in his honor. The Blood Elf Starter Zone does such a good job of making you care about, like, not just the present for the Blood Elves, but also the past. In, like, interesting ways, right? It's like going to the shrine of Dathramar's Sunstrider and, like, taking in that, like, history naturally is such a good feel to this game. Yeah, Blood Elves are awesome. I just really like all the Horde races now. Besides the Volpera, they're shit. I mean, they can be cute on occasion, at least. Okay, we need a mana tap. Can't mess with perfection. That's why I've leveled, I'm not joking, like 40 characters or like 38 characters in Legion Remix. I have every Blood Elf race class combination. I have every Orc. I have a couple of Magar now. I have a few Trolls. I have a few Zendalari Trolls. I have one Undead. I have one Goblin. Thought it was funny. Their racials are pretty good, aren't they? It's like that one that's just like is basically a free Hearthstone or something. Oh yeah, I have one High Mountain Tauren. I have 4 Druids now for like transmog farming purposes now. Quite a few monks as well. Ooh, braces. Ooh, we got a bag. Huge. 4 extra slots. That's massive. That shit. Garbage. Trash. Ooh. Chain bracelets, let's go. Like anywhere, that's so good. Honestly, I might have to like get Volpera just for that. Because like I want to do a stream, probably we have to do it in the next couple of days because like Legion Remix is almost over. Because I need to like power level a few characters still, I think. I think I want to get like a Zendalari and a Darkspear Monk. Both of them, because I've really been like controls. I think I need to unlock Volpera, finally bite the bullet. Probably get a few. Because like I also make like a lot of like short content for WoW. And just content overall for WoW nowadays. It's best if I have like numerous characters just for like PNG purposes. They can't be paladins yet? Damn. I feel like they're gonna probably open up paladins to quite a few. I'm still kind of surprised, like playing through the Troll like Heritage questline. It's awesome, don't get me wrong. It really like drives home the fact that trolls can't actually be demon hunters. I know that sounds weird, but it's like shadow hunters, like that's a troll thing, and so many trolls have glaive weapons, but like you can't as the player. It's kind of weird. Hello, John. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Is the damn sock? I didn't notice the sock. Yeah, we moles Marines dropping Aura Farm beats. Armed up for a holy war in the streets. Gamers locked in, fists in the air. Jabronis see us, they running scared. Fuck yeah. Well, whole level 2. That's how you know shit's real. God, I don't know if it's Paladin or if it's only because I played like Warrior during Classic. I'm so much more durable than when I was on Warrior. It's insane. I haven't had to heal at all. But also does a little support. So you play this thing called a Paladin, right? So you play a Retribution Paladin, because Paladin has 3 specializations. One a tank, one a healer, and one's a DPS. But there's a few like abilities that you get regardless of your role that are decent for support. That, or you play like a Voka, which is basically a dragon class, and they have a whole specialization all about support. 8 bearskin mines. Oh, we'll be there for a while, Fabuki. Don't even worry about that. It's like we've carved a home in that regard. I still need to find some more lynxes. Yeah, they should be around here. We can go to the Shrine of Dathramar at least. Yeah, many WoW classes have quite a bit of like, they'll do their main role, but they also bring some utility to the board as well. It's like warlocks in the modern game can like summon a gateway and move another gateway somewhere else. So like the whole party can like travel between the gates, like a teleport. It's kind of sick. God, I've always loved like Blood Elven architecture. I'm gonna say it right now, Blood Elves are way fucking cooler than High Elves. High Elves are so shit, right? I know they were the originals, but they're so lame in comparison to the awesome of the Cinderai. It's like red is such a better color combination for all this than just like blue. Also, Blood Elves sounds way cooler than High Elves. I'll say it. We're one level away from being able to get Judgment. That'll be huge. I'll have an actual ability to press. I'm gonna use a heal, actually. Joke's on you, I play Paladin. Imagine thinking you could do damage to me. Alright, we need, I can't find any lynxes. Okay. And go back to being red. I'm so bad when it comes to like recognizing a color. I never look at it. Or I just notice that the eyes are there. Blood does sound way better than high. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. Shrine of Dathramar. You have discovered the location of the shrine. Upon further examination, you sense a stronger pulse of the strange power that has gripped the isle. You feel a bit uncomfortable standing by the shrine, and perhaps a little disturbed. Not the band. The bronze placard along the side of the shrine reads, "Here stands the shrine of Dathramar, a fitting tribute to the noble elf. Let all who gaze on this monument remember his sacrifice against the scourge and his dedication to the cause of a continued survival. All who prosper and quell the loss do so thanks to him." They gave my man the penis-like statue. Look at this thing. Alright, we need to find some lynxes. I need their pelts. Found one. There's another one right here. We found the jackpot. Let's go. Let's buff up. For each in addition, you gain 16 mana for each mana tap charge currently affecting you. Oh, that's a cool synergy. Had to be intentional. Almost certainly. I'd have to go I'd double check, but I believe you. But it's almost certainly intentional. Not even almost, it is. Okay, we got 2 Lynx collars. We might be running out of bags soon. Yeah, we only have 4 spots left. I don't know why it showed me all these other ones. God, I do like how the classic version shows all these different stats. Again, it leans into the feeling of an RPG. It's nice. Oh my god, remember resistances? Christ. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, there's 2. I'll at least, like, yank this one. The hunter got that other one. I'm not getting any Lynx collars, though. It's kind of cringe. Oh, there's a Lynx up here. Alright, come on. I need you to drop the collar for me. Found one. Poor kitties. Hey, look. Gotta do what we gotta do, you know? They shouldn't have been a quest if they didn't want me to farm them. Like, it's gonna happen. Got one, let's go. I only need 5 more. If they're willing to actually give up their collars, then the killing can stop. I feel as if I'm fair. Just give me everything I want, and then I won't have to kill more of you. It's very simple. I I don't feel as if I drive a hard bargain. I feel like I'm very fair. Oh my god. Let me actually sell some stuff at the vendor here.
Everything has a price.
Sell, 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 sell. Okay, we have a lot of money now. I can probably actually go get some abilities. I want to make sure I have enough for judgment. I need an actual button to press in combat. Colonization perk. Look, glory to the Cinderai. For the Horde. Fuck everyone else.
To the Sindorai.
See, he gets it. Alright. Oh, that's a level 4. Okay. We get a lot at level 4, huh? And level 6. Okay. Let's get Devotion Ore.
Remember the Sunwell.
Gives 55 additional armor to party members within 30 yards. Players may only have one aura on them per paladin at any one time. Alright, so we're basically a giant tank now. Like Mr. Perfect Cell. We'd actually solo that fraud, let's be fair here. Even at level 3. It's like, what's bro gonna do when I mana tap him? Right? Like, you know what I mean? Alright. Out of personal pride, I am not turning these quests in until I get all these Lynx collars. The killing shall continue. And the killing will be televised. If there was one thing I wish they would kind of change with Blood Elves, it's like the two-handed basic attack animation. It's like, bro, what is this pose? But you know what I mean? I think they mentioned something. I don't know how they're... Actually, no, I think that was Final Fantasy 14 related. Never mind. Ah, fuck. Alright, well, might as well help them out. Wait! Whoa, why did I get credit for that? I mean, I'll take it. But did they change a little something, something? You know who has, like, the best animations in the game, in my opinion? Darkspear Trolls. I don't know why they went so hard on the Darkspear animations. Like, the casting animation, sick. Two-handed sword animations, amazing. It's like, they're so damn good. And then you play as a Darkspear Troll, at least as a guy, and you get, like, a permanent, like, Hunchback of Notre Dame situation. Got like a gamer lean going on the entire time you're playing as one. Hello, Kill. Welcome to the stream. Okay, we need one more pelt. Not even a pelt. We need one more collar. Get the fuck over here. Yeah? Here we go. You know, I am surprised we haven't been disconnected at all. Didn't the pre-patch come out today? Hiding stands. Yeah, the Jack and... I don't know why. My mind read that as Jack and Daxter. And now I'm just imagining like a troll with a little goblin on his shoulder. Maybe not a goblin, maybe like a little pair. We got it, let's go. Huge. Okay, now I need the Solarian Blessings or whatever. I'm never going to pronounce that word correctly. Solanian. Alright, now we just need these. Turning in these quests might, well, they're either going to do one or two things. Either get me to level 4, or they're going to move this bar from, like, half filled to, like, 90% filled. I don't mean the whole bar, I mean, like, one of these individual segments. Alright, Questy, stop fucking me. Where is it? By the pond, the fountain, and one of the burning crystals. Okay, pond, fountain, burning crystal. Pond, fountain, burning crystal. Kill the cat. Leave no witnesses. So have they even given us a reason as to why these are, like, giant, like, almost head-like statues are around the place here? Were they just there for the vibe, or like, do they serve an actual purpose? Wait, do I have to like wait for this thing to respawn? Like, what's going on here? I thought one of these like spawned here. As an option. Yeah, I would love more customization like that. Like, being able to choose where the weapon goes in the rest position. Because it's like for Orc, I have like Gorehowl on my Maghaw Orc, right? And I play Arms. So it's like, for me, for some reason, the way the weapon rests on my back looks so goofy. If they give us like actual customization options for that, that'd be so good. Ooh, found the journal. Yeah, I know the runestones have a purpose. They actually really talk about the runestones and address them in Midnight. Finally. But I thought they forgot about them for like 15 years. Actually, quite a big part in the Midnight story, which is nice. Okay, it was... Oh, I already have the Scourge magic. I just need the orb. Okay. Pond, fountain, burning crystal. Okay, that was the burning crystal. Pond and fountain. Oh, maybe over here. Hello, Jay. Welcome to the stream. Have I ever played Steins Gate? No, I haven't, but I kind of want to. I haven't decided if I want to do Steins Gate, the anime, or the visual novel. Don't they, like, copyright claim you or something if you do, like, a playthrough of it? Or is that just, like, old? I'm pretty sure what I'm supposed to pawn... Yeah, it's, like, right here. For some reason, it won't let me get it. Maybe the devs actually read the books. Yeah, the rune zones are like one of the coolest parts in the Midnight story, in my opinion. They're not like the coolest thing of all time, don't get me wrong, but like they're actually present and they're useful. I'm pretty sure this is the thing I need. No, I need a scrying orb. I think I already got the magic here. Okay, is there a pond? We're at the pond. Oh, it's on my map. Okay, gotta go all the way down here. God, this song though. Yeah. So good. Are the vibes going the right direction? Yes, but it's not like a complete course correction. Like, let's say they were like here, and we want them to get here. They're now like here. If that makes sense. The new visual novel version of Steins Gate, I believe. Oh, is there a new one? Oh yeah, I forgot. I heard about that. Yeah. There's a reboot on the way? Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. Aren't they, like, adding a whole new story to the reboot? Makes sense, thanks. Yeah, no worries. It's like, a lot of the zones in Midnight, like, for this story, they're kind of what you think they're going to be, right? It's like, when you find out the premise for, like, Zulaman, where it's like, you're gonna journey the zone with, like, the leader of the Amani, and also Lady Liadrin. And you're like, okay, so these two that come from, like, warring factions that have a long history with each other, over the course of the story are gonna find common ground. That's exactly pretty much what happens. But there's some cool Amani shit in there as well. So it's kind of like how they, like, execute on a lot of things, where it's like, the general plot beats are kind of what you expect them to be, but there's some decent things connecting them. Also, the zones in Midnight are so pretty. Jesus Christ. It's like, oh my god. Can really send it.
Victory lies ahead.
It's like a bit of a conspiracy theory for me, where it's like the World Soul Saga feels like Blizzard trying to take a knee down and just run out the clock until they can get after the World Soul Saga for like big changes for the game. Like that's what it kind of feels like to me. There's no way it should work. Yeah, at least they don't go so far as to where it's like, and now the Amani and the Blood Elves are like blood brothers and they love each other. They don't go that far, thankfully, yet. But they are building up to like a big Amani raid in like the patches at least. Oh yeah. They also do the thing for like...
Be ready for anything.
Where it's like, okay. The Amani leader, she has a brother. Guess who the hothead is? And guess who, because they're a hothead, is gonna lead the story in events that could probably have been prevented if he wasn't a hothead.
Have justice.
Both high and copium. It does kind of feel as if they're like teasing it though. It's like housing when it comes to like the two zones they gave us. Really feels like them showing off
Stay the course.
a bit of what the old world revamp is going to look like. And it's like, heck, in the Orc Heritage questline, you basically like lay the groundwork for where we get to in like the housing zone. Like a part of the Orc Heritage questline is unironically bringing life back to Durotar. So literally, yeah. Wish they would stop that. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Having said that, though, they made the Amani characters look fucking badass. It's like the Amani leader and her brother, they look fucking sick. It's like their armor sets. It's like, I wish the Amani would be like an actual faction that we could play as for like the Horde or something. Story-wise, I don't know how I feel about that because, again, the tension with the Amani and the Horde, I think ever adding like trolls to the Alliance would be stupid as hell. I do want like the thick troll model playable. That's what I would love. I know they're adding like Amani customization for the Darkspear, but they're still like twink thin. If they could make like a model where it's like the thick Amani troll that you could play as well, but the same like hunchback, that'd be so cool.
Victory.
I cannot wait for BlizzCon. One, StarCraft, but also they're almost certainly going to show off The Last Titan. After seeing how gorgeous Midnight Zones are, I need to know viscerally. I need to see Northrend. Particularly like Grizzly Hills and Storm Peaks. I need to know what those zones are going to look like. They have to do them justice. Like, they have to. Ooh, I'm level 4 now. I gotta go get Judgment. For the Time faction. Yeah, I mean, like, there's ways they could probably, like, write it into the story. When is BlizzCon? Not till, like, later this year. Hello, 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 Esther. Welcome to the stream. When is BlizzCon? Hold on. BlizzCon 2026. September 12th to the 13th. Had one of a mount for Blood Elves, that'd be crazy. Just riding a troll around. That'd be so good. I'm also fascinated by what they're gonna do with like Zuldrak. Because like we're gonna have to have major troll stuff going on for the next couple of expansions. Because we're dealing with the Amani here and they're building up to like an Amani raid in the patches. But when we get back to Northrend, like a major zone in Northrend is Zuldrak. Judgment. Oh, thank God. And Might. Beautiful.
Remember the sun well.
Okay, we have Devotion Aura. Blessing of Might. Let's put that on control 1, and then give me an actual button to press. Oh my god, we finally have something to press. Let's go, huge. Tender, but tender is the night. We move. It's like, I still think the thing they need to really like lock in for is rule of cool and badassery. It's still the thing they mainly struggle with. Like, they're getting way better at characterization. There are some decent characters in Midnight. There's some interesting plot stuff going on in Midnight as well. They're teasing something really dang cool with the Janai. But it's like, those moments like the Wrathgate. Illidan saying, I am my scars. Anything with Garrosh, right? There's still not a scene like that. And I feel like that's what it needs. I haven't done the post max level campaign yet. I don't know if that's available, because I tried to do it on the beta and I couldn't get access to it. So it might be available now, but I don't know. Maybe there's something really cool there. But I think like Bellula put it very well. It's like they struggle with like allowing heroes to be heroes. I do not like what they're doing with like Terralion, for instance. I'm against it. I don't like the idea of light blindness. What I do kind of like, though, overall thematically, is like the extension of the story for the Blood Elves from the Burning Crusade. Where it's like TBC, the Blood Elves are always teetering with like demonic fell magics, right? But at the end of TBC with the Sunwell raid, it ends basically with like Velen throwing an action, like cleansing the Sunwell. And the Blood Elves saying, okay, we're no longer gonna just like forcibly siphon the light from a Naru. And it's kind of clear the indication is that they're gonna go more like aspected towards light. And they really lean into that with Midnight, and I kind of like that. They do feel a little bit different, and I think over time, I've come to the opinion I prefer the Arcane Watches from old Sunwell, not Sunwell, from old Eversong, to the ones that introduced in Midnight. I don't think they look bad or anything, I just think the old ones look better. Yeah, we need to pump some more testosterone into the game again. I agree entirely with that. It's like, I've been like thinking about a video that I want to make about this, which is like World of Warcraft or like WoW's masculinity problem. It's just, I don't know how to phrase the title to not attract the worst audience possible. Or like the wrong conversation, you know what I mean? Because it's like, I think they really struggle with writing interesting dudes nowadays. It's funny enough, like the opposite problem a lot of like games or like some studios and writers can actually have, where like the guys are really interesting and like the women are like fucking cardboard. WoW's the opposite problem, where it's like the women are really interesting and have great characters, but like the dudes kind of suck. I think it's because all the really cool dudes, they fucking killed off for some reason. It's like Sawfang, they killed him off. Vol'jin, they killed him off. Garrosh, they like turned him into a Nazi and then killed him. I still don't like what they did with Mr. Pandaria with him. I vastly prefer his like cat iteration. What else? Tyrion they killed off in Legion. Varian they killed off. And they don't replace them with like really cool badass characters. That's kind of the main issue. It's like they're kind of building to make Anduin kind of like that, but they haven't gotten there entirely yet. Where it's like, it's clear like the arc they wanted to do with like Varian and Anduin is that they start on like other ends of the spectrum, they both meet in the middle. Where it's like Varian is far too aggressive and like, for like lack of a better word, toxic masculine, right? And Anduin's too much of a bitch. And it's like they both have to learn, hey, we have to like change and learn from each other and like meet in the middle. So like Varian has to soften up, but like Anduin has to learn to be like an actual dude. Garrosh, Illidan, and Artorias, that's it. Yeah, Garrosh is gone. Illidan, though, is set to come back at least. So it's like they still have Illidan.
Yes.
So it's like it's that one meme from
Stay the course.
back in Legion where it's like, in case of the broken lore, just like shatter the glass and bring Illidan back. How well lost is masculinity? I tend to find where if you like you put a title in the form of a question outside of like very specific scenarios, it leads to like less like click rate. Like less people click on the video. Do I have a shielded now? I don't think I do. Hello, new Bobby. Welcome to the stream. It's like, it's a very fixable solution because they have like a few characters that are in like prime positions to be expanded on and to be made really interesting. After doing the troll starters, not starter zone, but like the troll heritage quest line, Rokon can be made into an extremely awesome character so quickly. Because he's basically just like Vol'jin 2.0. Yeah, Storm Rage 2. Yeah, it's like Illidan's way cooler to me than like Malfurion. Malfurion's always been kind of like whatever. It's like Malfurion is like the biggest like hyped up character in terms of like what he can do that we never really get to see. Illidan's just awesome. What else? They can make Anduin way cooler. They're going in that direction as well. It's just like they need to pull the trigger and allow these characters to be really badass. How do I log into the TBC pre-patch? What version of WoW is it under? You go to the homepage for the BattleNet client. Then you go to game version, and like under Live Classic, it should be called Burning Crusade Anniversary. You can click on any version of WoW to do this under. Just go down to the bottom left corner of the BattleNet client, the game version and account, click on World of Warcraft, and then for me, it's fourth from the bottom. It's called Burning Crusade Anniversary. Just click on that. I believe it's only pre-patch, so we can't actually go to Outland, but the Blood Elf and Draenei starter zones are available. So you can like level up a Blood Elf and a Draenei. Yeah, it's like, they have Rokon do a really cool thing in like the Troll Heritage quest line. And he also looks awesome, by the way. I don't remember when they updated the Rokon model. They made him look like a badass. His armor set is so clean. And it's like, they did technically bring back Vol'jin as a character. He's a low one now. So it's like, you can always bring him back to some degree. But I think one of the main things they need to fix, and I think a big indicator for them fixing the story, in my opinion, get a war chief back for the Horde. There's like war council shit needs to stop. It's lame. Yeah, Eretor doesn't particularly feel like a Horde character to me. I get what they're kind of doing, where it's like he's kind of in the middle. Because it's like, yeah, he's the son of Turalian and Illyria, two Alliance characters. But he was trained by Lorthamar. So it's like, he's kind of in the middle. I kind of get what they're doing with that. But, you know what I mean? I just want less feet shots from that one villain lady. Honestly, I find those more funny than anything. So I stopped looking at WoW. And it's like, I think the exact like plot point I want them to stop doing is like what they do in the Air Tour quest line. Where it's like, in the Air Tour quest line, it's all about Air Tour going around trying to like figure out what it means to be a paladin, what kind of paladin he wants to be and all that, right? Basically, he feels like the Anduin story, but kind of again, but like, let me copy your homework and change it up a little bit. Air Tour's like an okay character to me now. I liked him more in the Midnight Pre-patch. But it's like, what they did with like the Sunwalkers, which are like the Tauren Paladins, they basically made them Jimmy Carter. Where it's like, they're not at the Sunworld defending anything. They're just like back at like the Arathi Horde area, just like building a fence. I'm not joking. And like, I kind of get what they're going for, but again, for me, it's like the 40k thing. It's like, you have to allow these characters and these factions to be cool. Because imagine if like you played as like a Tauren Paladin, right? And you like wanted to be a badass, and you've been wanting to see Tauren Paladins in the story for the longest time, and your only representation in the story is like Jimmy Carter. It's like, that's crazy to me. Is now a son of Lothar? Yeah, they need to stop doing that shit as well. That's lame. Then why are they Paladin? Because they're like, we use the light for good in a constructive way. We don't have to kill all the time. Bitch, it's WoW. I want you killing people. It's like, we don't need to be like, only what I just said. But the story needs to feel more like what I just said, if that makes sense. Jimmy Carter, the president? Yeah. With like, after his presidency, he just went to go build houses. That's basically what the Tauren, like, Paladins feel like now in Midnight. And then Erator's like, I kind of want to be like that. And I'm like, no. Pisses me off a lot. Yeah, it's an example of, like, in my opinion, an issue with, like, the modern WoW storytelling, where it's like, they're trying to feel like they're resolving a lot of these overall racial storylines that have been going all the way back since, like, Warcraft 3, if not before then, and, like, trying to rectify them and solve them. I feel like that's an issue. It's like, I get it. It's like, of all the orcs to do that story with, Ichig is the one. But having an orc be called the Sons of Lothar just feels like alliance washing the storyline. It doesn't feel right. Establish a horde like group that works alongside like the Sons of Lothar or something like that. Honor and glory. Yeah, it's like, we can still have compelling character-driven storylines, right? And we can have character development and resolution and all that. But you have to do it in ways that makes the story feel cool and badass.
Death to all who oppose us.
On a character? Varisa, right? Yeah. I hope she talks more, because like in the beta when I play, she barely talked during delves. I didn't even necessarily mind Bran yapping all the time, but I think Varisa's an interesting character at least.
Keep your wits about you.
To saving the world. They kind of moving the story in a direction. How do I put this? I don't like the massive importance they're putting on the Haranir. I feel like they're going in slightly the wrong direction with them. They're starting to feel a bit too main character-y. Not entirely, but it's like they're like maybe 40% too main character-y than what they should be.
We will have justice.
But I like a couple of the ideas they're going for with them,
Shorel
at least for the
Aran.
zone.
Time is of the essence.
Like, their weekly event looks really cool to me. Where it's basically a bunch of, like, cave paintings and, like, learn more about the history and lore. That's cool to me. I like that. They need to stop trying to introduce the new thing as, like, it's been here since the beginning. It's like, you don't need to do that. Is now out of style. Yeah. It's an issue with, like, I think, too many writers wanting to, like, write stories that are entirely moral. Where it's like the big takeaway is that, oh, you are supposed to feel good here because the moral is correct. And I feel like an overemphasis on that style of storytelling leads to a lot of like what we see now out of like Hollywood, where it just feels very like boring. It's like they're putting the emphasis on lame shit instead of really cool stuff. It's like, I want a giant orc with a fucking battle axe drenched in blood in a giant battle. It's like, that's the feel out of the Horde that I want. Not like this like council we have.
Reckoning is at hand.
It's like the other main problem WoW had for the longest time was it would build up a really interesting character, and then the resolution to their storyline would be that they died. So they spent like an entire expansion or two developing a character and putting so much time and effort into a character just for them to die and not replace them with anyone. They did it with Vol'jin and they did it with Sawfang. Betrayal to make a good story? Exactly. And it's like, you need to allow... It's like, for a war story, you need to allow that feeling of adrenaline through battle to feel good. Not just, oh...
What business have you? We will have justice. Shorel Aran.
Well, having a war chief might not be, like, politically correct on Twitter or something. So, what would be more, like, passable to, like, the Twitter audience? What if we made a council where people had, like, equal opinions and equal say in terms of the direction the Horde goes? It's so lame. Right? Like, it's so lame. Because of the invasion. You get that a bit. That's actually a main storyline that they did with the Legacy of... Not Legacy of Aerthor. There was a quest line they introduced in between a patch in the last expansion they did that largely addressed that. Where it's like you have various groups of humans that are still like, why the hell are we like buddying up with the Horde? Do we not remember what they did during like the second war and like the first war? Heck, even the third war? But instead of like taking that in a really cool direction, they made them feel like Saturday morning cartoon villains that are dumb as shit and just feel like race supremacists. And it's like, these guys are bad. We're gonna like demean them and belittle them the entire storyline. And then that'll be kind of it. And it's like,
our enemies will fall.
There's too much of a reliance on the story feeling like it's trying to abide by the times of the modern day. And I think that's detrimental to the creativity of what the story can actually be.
Choose wisely.
It's like, you need something like cartoony, like...
Remember the sun well.
comedic relief in WoW. But you have to know when to do it. And it's like what they did with that one quest line. Was it like 11.1.7? I think that was the quest. Like, that was just not when to do that. Not Artorias. I think you mean Arthas, Fubuki. Artorias from Dark Souls. Like questline Blue Chunks. Yeah, it's like they made Daneth just feel like someone's Twitter blog. And they made him feel, they made that like the entire character. They made him so lame. It's like that guy should be one of those badass characters in the modern story, and he feels like someone's like twit longer post. It's like, I know they can do badass because I just did the Troll Heritage questline. That one's really damn good. Yeah, it's like, I think that's like the best way they could transition like back to a war chief, where you just make the story about that the war council is just too slow and ineffective and they need a singular leader. But the problem is, there's not like a really good character right now for the Horde that could like slot in for the face of the Horde. It's like the best they can do right now is like Thrall. They did say they want to give Thrall a story arc later in the Cycle of Midnight. I think the best thing they could probably do right now is make Thrall feel more akin to his Warcraft 3 version and just put him back as War Chief for now. Or introduce like a new badass orc warrior. Give us an entire expansion with like a Saw Fang-esque storyline with them, then make them War Chief. I want a character that feels like Cataclysm Garrosh Hellscream. I want that as a War Chief. Thrall used to be badass. Yeah. Yeah. Like, they gave him a little something in the Orc Heritage quest line. When did the Orc Heritage quest line come into the game, by the way? I forgot. I didn't do it at release. I only did like a week ago. Or actually, a few days ago. But it felt like they were trying to little bro Thrall the entire quest line for Agra. And I don't get why they did that. It's like, who remembers going to the Twilight Highlands in Cataclysm and Garrosh is on the airship, like the Zeppelin. The dragon comes by, latches itself onto the Zeppelin, and Garrosh just goes, "Get off my ship!" That's the vibe I need. It was Dragonflight. Okay, that makes sense then. That sounds like Dragonflight era storytelling. The Orc Heritage questline. That makes complete sense to me. Could have joined the Iron Horde. At least I'm glad we made the Magha orcs like join the Horde at least, because the Magha are cool. It's like the Cataclysm version of Garrosh was so perfect. It's like Stone Talon Mountains. At the very end, when Garrosh came in, after Kromgar nuked, like, the Night Elf Druid tree, and you just see Kromgar laughing at, like, the side of the mountaintop, and you just see the portal come in. Garrosh's forces come in, just immediately dust Kromgar's army. Garrosh just walks in and goes, "What the fuck have you done? I sent you into Stone Talon Mountains with an army. Your orders were to secure this land for the Horde." So good. That entire, like, bit with Garrosh and Kata, that's the vibe of the War Chief I want. Honor, young Kromgar. Honor, Kromgar. No matter how dire the battle. Never forsake it. And he just throws him off the fucking cliff. That's the vibe of a War Chief I want again. I know they can do badass stuff, because I watched that Diablo 4 trailer they announced at, like, the Game Awards. With the Paladin, that was awesome. I know Blizzard can do it. It's just they need to lock in. Garrosh was not supposed to have that characterization. Then find out whoever wrote that and make them the writer then, because that was infinitely better than what they did else with Garrosh. It was so much better. Like, that was the exact direction I was hoping they took that character in. Was absolutely cinema. He was so good. He looked badass. And in Cataclysm, he had like such a good arc for the Horde. Where it's like, yeah, in Wrath, he was impulsive. He was reckless. He was an asshole. But it's like, taking up the mantle of War Chief, he was forced to temper himself. Like, until they fucked it up, and they just turned him into Orc Hitler in, like, Mr. Pandaria. That was such an interesting way to take that character and the Horde. I'm hoping they can, like, try to just, like, find that vibe again and just do it again. Also, hello, Liu. Welcome to the stream. And you want to know the funny thing? I know they can still do this, because when they were at their lowest low in Shadowlands, the best part of that expansion was still the, like, 30-second not montage, the 30-second reintroduction of Garrosh Hellscream. In the Maw, being tortured, we free him for like 2 seconds. Dude goes, I regret nothing, fuck you, fuck everyone, and that coward thrall. Grabs it like a soul sword and just lunges at his jailer dude and goes for the Horde. I know they can still lock in when they need to. It's just they're going for, like, storytelling that is too much. Let's have this coming of age story. Let's have this, like, emotional maturing storyline. Let's have a badass story. Like, they're doing it a little bit in Midnight. It's like the Amani's Troll Zone is like, it starts off with a battle that takes place over like half the fucking zone. It's so cool. And it's like what they're doing with like the Void in Midnight as well. I kind of like it. With like the Dominant, it's just like, yeah, bro, we don't care about anything. We just want to fight. I just learned how Judgment works, by the way. I'd like a congratulations. I'm gonna pat myself on the shoulder there. The Void feels really threatening. Yeah, it's like that introductory sequence at the Sunwell in Midnight. When they want the Void to feel threatening, they feel like an onslaught. It's so cool. Void says, I want all the smoke. Yeah, pretty much. Congratulations, thank you. I got 7 copper. I'm actually gonna make it rain. Where am I? I'm in the Dead Scar. I need to go back. I'm not even supposed to be here right now. Oh, I'm in the Dead Scar. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. No, no, no. Stop pulling everything. Kill the cannibal, please. Thank you. Okay, heal. Get him. You can't fuck it up. Yeah, it's like, I think there's some issues with Midnight Story, don't get me wrong. It's still pretty fun. Right? Like, I really enjoyed going through it. And I'm really interested to see what the max level campaign is going to be. Okay, we got out of the Dead Scar. I'm not even supposed to be there. I'm supposed to be back in the ruins of Silvermoon. Cool. Let's go turn this quest in, I guess. I'm wondering if they'll ever bring back, like, alternate Draenor Garrosh. Because the dude's, like, lightbound. And it's like, there's, like, something really cool they could do there. But it's like, okay, the people just like Garrosh. What if we bring back alternate Garrosh and we give him, like, a redemption arc? Where it's like, oh, killing everyone might be a bad thing. But maybe we should still kill some people. It's like, there's like a way they could do that and also give us Orc Paladins, which would be funny. If they do it well, I wouldn't necessarily mind that. With one of the inquests. Did they actually change that? I've heard something with the Garrosh stuff with the inn, but I never actually got to do it myself because every time I checked it, that quest wasn't available. What did they do there? And also, they changed it? What did they change? I know it was the Gammon quest line. I could never actually get the Gammon quest line to spawn for me, though. I did, like, the elf and dwarf guys from Eastern Plaguelands, and that was a fun quest. But what was the Gammon quest all about? Unseeable Mana Crystal. My god, my memories of doing these quests, like, since Kata. I will say, this is what I'm talking about. The Arcane Patrollers, I think this version is way cooler than the one we get at Midnight. Like, that's my one, like, main criticism artistically with Midnight. Like, my only one. You had to go to alternate universe Draenor and inspect his grave and watch people spit on it. That's shit. Why would we... That's garbage. Why would they actually do that? Oh my god. Just because, like, online people go, oh, Garrosh did nothing wrong. It's just, like, their response to that. That's exactly what I'm talking about, by the way, and when it feels like sometimes the modern story feels like they're just trying to please Twitter. Let me rephrase that. Try to please Blue Sky. Like the Blood Plague? Yeah, the Blood Plague, funnily enough, wasn't actually an in-game story. It was like a character-driven thing that happened because there was a boss in the then... Was it considered a raid? I think it was a raid. Zul'Gurub. The boss had an ability called Blood Plague. But Blizzard, they fucked up a bit to where... Normally, when you get the Blood Plague, it's supposed to drop off when you leave the zone. They forgot to make sure that happens for hunter pets. So, when someone with a hunter pet left Zul'Gurub that had Blood Plague on it and resummoned it outside of Zul'Gurub, it still had Blood Plague. You couldn't dispel or cleanse Blood Plague. If you had it till you died. So, it basically infected the entire, like, player base and was just, like, killing everyone. And you had people, like, going around deliberately infecting others. You had people, like, not logging in. It was funny. I wasn't there myself, but I've heard the legends. They got pushback for that. I hope they change that. Yeah, that alternate... That, like... Okay, looked it up. Gammon wants assurance that Garrosh is gone. You go to his grave in alternate Draenor somehow, lore-wise, and talk to spirits who hate Garrosh. still kind of lame. I get it, right? Because, like, most characters in the story now are not going to like Garrosh. I get that. But again, it circles back to it just feels lame. I would rather take that and do something and instead of doing a quest where you just like go to Garrosh's grave, do something cool instead. How it went down, yeah. I'm pretty sure like when COVID was going around, didn't they like use that storyline in WoW? And like what happened there? To like study it and like try to figure out how humans would respond to COVID and shit. Finding actual studies utilize WoW to like try to understand human nature is so interesting to me because it makes so much sense. Like that's the beauty of like an MMORPG. It's just a bunch of people interacting with each other. What they changed it to. I mean, in a bit, we could probably just like check. I can probably just go there and see if the quest is up. Oh, we need this dude's head. We should probably incorporate that into the game. Oh, like the Blood Plague? Here's my problem. If they do like a storyline like that nowadays, would it feel too much like them trying to do commentary on COVID? I think if they want to go back with like the Scourge, because the Scourge is still like an active threat now they're trying to build up, they could do something really interesting with that. The change I found, it's sick. Alright, one day Thalos is gonna spawn. We're literally just like we're just like camping this dude's spawn point to fight a crackhead. That's this entire quest line, by the way. Yeah, this crackhead, let's go. There we go. Beat him and decapitated him. Instead of alternate universe Draenor, Gammon sent you to Outlands and talked to people who knew him and are more neutral towards him. Okay, that's way cool. That's way better. Like way back in the day. That could work as well, yeah. It's like ways to incorporate it in a good way, right? It's like, to me, I don't know if I fully believe this, but I think as my general rule of thumb, I don't view that to be like bad plot points, just bad storytelling. And like, if you're interesting enough, you could get to A to B in an interesting and fun way. It's just for quite a while there, Blizzard were bad at storytelling. I mean, they've never been particularly good at it for like a while, but... Has he made an appearance recently? Oh, you mean Sargeras? He's at, like, the edge of the universe, kind of. Imprisoned by Illidan's Stormrage. But we know Illidan's coming back. So, we might see Sargeras in the next expansion, or late in the patch cycle for, like, Midnight. We don't know yet. Okay, yeah. I like it when we go to Outland and say, like, alternate universe Draenor, because... Actually, shouldn't we not even, like, be able to go to alternate universe Draenor anymore? So, like, the old, like, Gammon quest just doesn't even make sense lore-wise, because we don't have access to alternate universe Draenor anymore, because it was overtaken by the Lightforge. So going to Outland makes way more sense to me. Need 2 more arcane cores. Okay. I love the fog effect in this zone. It just adds this like ethereal charm to it. There you are. Okay, come on. Let's get this patroller. And we can't get back to alternate universe Draenor. Okay, at least they changed it, right? It's like, yeah, they probably should never had the idea to begin with, but at least they're willing to change it. To bring the Maggot over. Yeah, I remember that Maggot quest was really cool. Though I hated what they did with Yrel. That's another example of character assassination, in my opinion. It's like Yrel should have been such a good long-term character, and they just like butchered her. God, those like WoD cinematics at the end of each of the zones was so cool. Like when Murad sacrificed himself in the light, we are one. So good. Oh, we're done. Okay, let's move over here now. I should probably do my Hearthstone. Because I'm not going to be going back to Sunshine Island anytime soon. On the road again. We're just saying we're on the road again. Of course, now that I don't need you, I find like 4 of you. How awesome WoW could be. Yeah, the WoD one was really good. My only complaint with the WoD trailer is how dark it is. Like, that's my only complaint with it. It does work for it. Don't get me wrong. We will never be slaves. We will be conquerors. It was so good. I still think the Wrath cinematic is my favorite, though. I love the Wrath one. I will say, I understand why some people won't like it at all, and I can entirely get it, right?
Victory.
I have a soft spot for the Mist of Pandaria cinematic, because I joined it like the beginning of Kata, so Mist was like my first experience with like getting hyped up for a new expansion.
Hold your head
I
up.
remember being on the treadmill and just spamming the Mist of Pandaria cinematic like 15 times in a row, and just thinking Pandaria looks so pretty.
Choose wisely.
Wait, I don't think I want to sell that. Wait, no, I don't. I want the apples as well. I don't really need the apples. I haven't really needed food at all. I'll keep the linen cloth for like professions, I guess. Do I really need? I kind of would prefer a sword.
Everything has a price.
Gladius, two-handed sword. Yeah, okay, is there anything better? That's huge, actually.
Anaria Shola.
I could learn polearms, but no.
What do you seek?
Alright, let's get two-handed sword.
Keep your wits about you.
Okay, that's a good upgrade. We went from 3 to 5 damage to 8 to 13.
Do not
That's
loiter.
huge.
We will have justice.
I think Dragonflight is worse than Shadowlands. For vibe, I agree. I think Shadowlands was more destructive to the lore overall. Dragonflight was just
to the Sindori.
the Disney vibe, right? Not even like the Disney vibe. It's like what people tease Disney vibe to be. That was Dragonflight.
Maladash, Malanore. We will have
Though
justice.
I think the Dragonflight zones are still probably some of my favorite zones they've ever added. They look absolutely gorgeous. I love the scale to a lot of the things in Dragonflight. It's just the vibes were wrong. And I think with like the War Within, that was a major like course correction overall. It wasn't perfect or anything, but it was like a massive course correction. Fiery weapon. Can I get enchanting?
We will persevere.
Profession trainer. Enchanting.
Salama Ashalanore.
Are they here? Or are they like telling me to go to Silver Moon itself? South Theel's little celebration event. Oh! Like down here. In Fairbreeze, I think. Alright, where's the Paladin trainer, though? Northeast building of the square. Ah, there you are.
Victory lies ahead.
Okay, we can't get Perry. Seal of the Crusader fills the Paladin with the Spirit of the Crusader for 30 seconds, granting 36 melee attack power. Paladin also attacks 40% faster, but deals less damage with each attack. Only one seal can be active in the Paladin at any one time. Okay, so you attack faster, deal less damage with each attack. So you want to be quick with it. Might as well get all of this. You are protected from all physical attacks and spells for 6 seconds. During that time, you cannot attack or use physical abilities yourself. Once protected. Oh, cool. Okay.
Be ready for anything.
Rank 1. Okay. Put rank 2 down. Divine Protection. I'll put you here. Sure, why not? And then Seal of the Crusader. Unleashing this seal's energy with Judge an enemy will judge an enemy for 20 seconds, increasing holy damage taken by up to 23. Melee strikes will refresh the spell's duration. Only one Judgment Paladin can be active at any one time. Okay. The epic cinematic, yeah. It's like, I remember joining the game, and that Caddis cinematic was so good. Take care, Star. Thanks for tuning in. Then Doom post about Dawn Show. Yep, that's one of the reasons. It's like, I was never overly pessimistic about Final Fantasy XIV. It's like, I know hell. I have been through shit. I wish there was a way to disable the Blizzard on the action bars without an add-on. There is in modern retail. It's in edit mode, I think. Hide bar art. Yeah, that's the button. It's in edit mode. So you just go to like action bar 1 and you click on hide bar art. It does look kind of goofy there. Hold on. For Classic, I don't mind the bar art myself. On retail, I disable it. I use an add-on for that.
Delivered
to the North Sanctum. Yes, thank you for expecting this letter. Delania at the West Sanctum in Eversong Woods.
Farewell.
Oh yeah, the Apprentice. Oh yeah, we go to the West Sanctum. Right.
What business have you?
On the road, heading south from Silver Moon City. Okay, let's go and bang out this quest real quick first, because I think this one takes, like, no time at all. We just have to, like, go in the water, grab something, and we're done, I think. Castiel. Shout out to that Supernatural reference, oh my god. Fucking Castiel.
The reckoning is at hand.
WoW players remain undefeated with puns involving names. Oh, I was like half a second off. Got it. Let's turn this book in.
Baladash, Malanore. Death to all who oppose us.
God, the old
reckoning is
Blood
at
Elf
hand.
VO for like the NPCs was so good. Like that voice, so damn good. You know, I sometimes forget how pretty this zone is. Like, legit. It still holds up artistically, in my opinion. It's so good. Intruder defeated. Oh, yeah. Love Blood Elves, same here. This is so good. I love all the Horde races now. I really do. But it's like, Blood Elves have always had this, like, weird pull for me. When I was first joining the game, my friend played a Blood Elf Paladin. But I'm pretty sure he played on a private server, but he didn't realize it was a private server because I could never find it. He was like, oh yeah, Blizzard forgot about my server, so I was like stuck in the Burning Crusade. I mean, we were both in middle school at the time, so I think he legitimately thought that was the case. But it's like, I always thought Blood Elves was so dang cool. Old WoW has a feeling new WoW doesn't. Yeah, I think it's because like modern WoW is so fast. Old WoW was very slow and methodical to its pacing. It allowed you to like absorb the world naturally. I prefer night ones. Night elves are pretty cool. I just have a personal vendetta against Malfurion and Tyrande a little bit because of Illidan. But night elves were always really cool to me. They were one of my favorite factions to play in like Warcraft 3. I still love the idea. I'm pretty sure it's like not even an idea. I'm pretty sure it's just been confirmed. Not like recently or anything. It's just like, I love the idea that the main reason Blood Elves were added for the Horde was because the Horde races were so fucking ugly, no one wanted to play them. I love that idea. Even though, funnily enough, I think the trolls have some of the best animations in the entire game. They look so clean. Ooh, huge! A 6-slot bag drop? That's massive. See, it's like even little things like that. Like, that progression is something I think Modern WoW needs to find again. Like, the game's just so different, right? Because, like, building off, like, what, 22 years of, like, development? Like, things will get lost in the sauce over that time. It was magical. Nice. I want to get more into Mythic Plus. I just never find the time. I need to get a group at some point. It's like the main reason I don't raid in like ever 14 either. It's just like I never have a group. Dang, it dropped 3 magic residue. Sick. Mr. T did WoW commercials. Yep. Neglecting life for it. WoW just had this like charm and pull to it for the longest time. It's really funny though. It's like when you actually look at some of the theories and like some of the napkin math people do nowadays, where it's like there is some data that supports the idea that WoW's a higher population of active subs than ever before. And it doesn't feel like that, right? But 1, China, but 2, I like the explanation when it's just like, back then, WoW was like this, and like the overall gaming market was like a circle around it like this. Now WoW is like this, but like the gaming market's like this. So, like, relatively speaking, it feels far smaller. But I think, like, ever since, like, the end of Dragonflight, going into the War Within, and, like, mainly Classic, they've done a lot right for the game. Not everything, but WoW's never been perfect either. Hello, Chew. Welcome to the stream. Back when gold mattered? Yeah, that too. Leveled a Druid at 27 in Classic Vanilla and managed to get so many BOE drops from questing. I ended up with 20 gold. Damn. Yeah, trying to, like, pool together all my money to get a mount back in the day. Like, even in, like, Kata. It's like, I think they're trying to make gold matter a little bit more, not even a little, like a lot more now. Mainly with, like, housing. Because some of those housing items, if you want quite a few of them, they're fucking expensive. And, like, you can easily see your gold deplete quickly because of it. But the economy is going to be, like, giga fucked no matter what because of the token. And, like, it kind of sucks, but I've eventually come to the opinion where it's like, can I really blame Blizzard for that kind of stuff? Because, like, people buy it, right? And, like, if you're a company, are you going to realistically, like, leave money on the table like that? Because people keep buying that stuff. It's like, that $90 amount they did was the thing that, like, made me go, like, oh. Like, put everything into focus for me. It was just like, if people are willing to en masse buy that thing, why wouldn't you as a company do it? That's basically your community saying, yeah, we want more of that. I like that they tied old professions to housing. Yeah, I do too. I think what they're trying to do with housing is really breathe life back into older content. It's like, I ran Siege of Orgrimmar for, like, the first time in forever, just because I wanted the throne that dropped from Garrosh Hellscream. And now I'm farming it weekly because I'm like, well, I want to get the Tusks of Manaroth because I didn't play Miss Pandaria remix like that.
Yes.
I want the Tusks, so I'm going to farm it now.
Time is of the essence. Hold your head high.
Doesn't Valenia come back in, like, midnight? I think she does.
Salama Ashalanore.
Night Elves here? Those rats. Do you suppose they had something to do with the malfunction in my sanctum? If you have any information, you'd better take it to Captain Sunbrand at once.
Hold your head high.
They should expand on that, how in, like, Final Fantasy XIV old mats are relevant. I agree. I think it's like, I think housing's an example of where they want to take this game overall in a lot of ways. Because a lot of things like the WoW devs say nowadays, really fucking good. It's like, they did an interview, I covered on the channel like a day or two ago, I think it was yesterday, where they did an interview on housing. Everything they said was a banger. It's like, yeah, we want to do, like, guild halls. We would like to do basements at some point in the future. It's just there's technical limitations right now. We want you to be able to have, like, your minions and your mounts, like, occupy your house and, like, wander around. We can't do, like, hunter pets, though, necessarily, because there's, like, technical limitations with that. It's like, the communication we're getting out of them, I don't think it's not just a matter of it sounding better, right? It's a matter of, like, oh, it actually sounds like they play the game. I know that sounds basic, but for the longest time, that was a question that a lot of people in the community had, was like, the decisions they made were so astronomically fucking stupid, where it's like, have you even played the game? Not to mention old quests have housing items. Yeah, it's like, I did a quest that was a daily in Wrath of the Lich King because it gave you, like, a platter. I'm like, well, I want to have the platter because I want it. So I want to go do that cooking daily in Wrath of the Bloody Lich King. I love that they're incentivizing, like, going out into the old world and doing stuff and doing old content. Because for the longest time, WoW had the issue where it just felt like, we're gonna have the world go from this to like this. And it just felt like that with each expansion. Housing and like the way they're incentivizing doing housing feels like them going in a different direction. And I love that. Like they actually have a long-term vision for the game. Problem is, there's some things they still need to address. Like in the fall. An Eversong. Where, oh, where would that be? Oh, over there. Okay. And it's like, I still need to do the Ghostlands on retail. Because I think I've done this on one of my old characters, but like Reputation isn't account bound for old expansions yet. I still need to do the Ghostlands because I need Tranquillian Reputation. Because you can unlock a bed that you can use in your house from getting exalted with Tranquillian. So one of these days, I just need to bang out like the Ghostland story. $14 with housing. Yeah, I think WoW's doing what a lot of people like to call old reliable. And by a lot of people, I mean me. Where it's like, it's Blizzard's old MO, where they just see what the competition is doing, and they just implement it into WoW, and sometimes even do it better. Housing is like the biggest example of them doing that again. Same with like dragon riding, right? Like that's basically just like the mounting system somewhat from Guild Wars 2. But it works so well. After they messed up. Yeah, it's like they were on the downtrend for the longest time, but like Classic really gave them the jolt in the arm, and then they started making retail not dog shit. That goes a long way. It's like, it feels like every now and then, it's like, even with my shorts, I see people saying, hey, yeah, thanks for this. I'm like new to the game. I'm like, the fact that WoW is still now actually drawing some new players, that's a really good sign in my opinion. Like, I don't know how many, but like, it feels like it's a non-insignificant number. And they recently like patched up the new play experience with like going into midnight. I don't think it's perfect or anything. And I think it's like a short-term solution that really needs a better long-term solution at some point. But like, it's better than what we had before. Jesus. Hey, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna go in and you're gonna do like 2 zones in Dragonflight. You're gonna be doing that? Okay, good. Now you're level 70. Go do the War Within. Like, nothing made sense. Wait. For some reason, I feel as if I should have this residue stuff. I want to get enchanting on this character, I think.
Farewell.
Yeah, that's another thing I think WoW needs to really, like, hone in on. Character customization, character models, more animations, and better emotes. The game needs, like, way more subtle emotes sometimes.
Glory to the Sindor.
Because they're very exaggerated. Hello, Codename. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Where do we need to go? We need to go to the pond, right? Wait, what I want to do is move my Hearthstone here. Because my Hearthstone is still back at Sunstred Isle. There's so much Blizz could do to make the game better. Yeah, and I like the fact that it feels like they're willing to at least do it. Like, housing's a massive one. Delves was a really good addition. Still needs, like, some tuning up. I haven't really done many Delves in Midnight, though, to be fair, so I don't know yet. But it's like, I really want to see what like the big new thing for the last time's gonna be. Because for like the War Within, we got Delves. That was huge. Then Midnight was housing. What the fuck is the last Titan going to have? Because I cannot think of something. Like, genuinely, I can't think of something. They brought back the Brawlers Guild like not too long ago. That's cool. But like, what the fuck is that one big thing for the last Titan going to be? I genuinely don't know. I feel like it has to be a new class. There has to be at least one. That or they do like what they did with Midnight and just do a new spec, which I don't even necessarily mind. Respect for them. Yeah, I like the fact that at least it feels like they're trying to get better with WoW. And like they are moving the game in the right direction. It just takes some time. I still talk shit about it. Yeah, it's like you can tell someone still likes WoW if they still talk about it. Like, for good or bad. It's when they stop talking about WoW and apathy sets in that you've surely lost them. Gnomicon Restoration! Oh god. I kind of feel bad for the gnomes. I don't, but like kind of. Which is like, give them the capital city at least.
Keep your wits about you.
Just like move all the gnomes over under that mountain or something. Just let them be. They've been hobos for the longest time. Yeah, Tinker could be really cool. Do you think they'll make the raids more readable? I think they are. It's like, that's been one of the biggest pushes they've been trying to do since like 11.2 with the Undermine, no, 11.1 with the Undermine patch, was like make the mechanics in the game way more readable. I think they've done a mostly good job with that.
We will have justice.
I'm hearing some mixed things though when it comes to like Midnight endgame content. Because like, guys, if we like take away add-ons like that read game data, oh my god, enchanting.
Valadash Malinore.
Okay, you stay there. Where's the enchanter? Where it's like, what was I even talking about? God, I completely blanked. Raids are a point of contention. Yeah, it's like, oh, if we really rein in add-ons, being able to read game data, like weak ores and stuff like that, what that will allow us to do is allow us to utilize in-game mechanics as a better way to convey information. Okay, cool. You kind of have to make sure you actually do that, though. The indicators in fights? Yeah, it's like Mana Forge from what I've done. And it's like, I haven't actually gotten down Demencius on normal because my groups have always sucked ass. But I basically have seen the entire fight. And I know I can do the entire fight. I'm not saying I'm good or anything, but I can do the fight. And it's really well, like, telegraphed.
We will persevere.
The hell's a mana loam? Profession trainer. Where's my enchanter? Currently accepting apprentices, I believe. You'll find it in one of the alcoves within the Court of the Sun. What's the profession you want alongside enchanter? Is it like mining? God, I still love old Silvermoon. It's like I think the new Silvermoon is good as well, but there's just something to where it's like you're forced to walk around that adds to the scale of it. It's so good. I still don't know what I want to play in Midnight. I have so many characters at this point, I have no idea what class I want to play. I might just default to like Blood Elf Paladin, because like, I'm basic. But I've been really liking Warrior, but everything's gonna change. Yeah, the Demencius boss theme is so good. I have it recorded. It's so good. This is my fights with Demencius. Do the Fox people have story relevance, or are they just there? They did back in Battle for Azeroth, but that was like expansions ago. Now they're just kind of there. Yeah, Devourer. I played a little bit of it on the beta. Devourer is so fucking fun. Oh my god. It took me like 1 minute. But after that 1 minute, it clicked. And Devourer is so cool.
State your business.
He's my main. Yeah, I'm definitely going to level a monk at some point as well. Mainly just for like transmog farm.
The reckoning is at hand.
We will persevere.
keep your wits about you.
I'll probably level up Demon Hunter just for Devourer because I'm a YouTuber and need to make a video on it probably. What else? Probably my Paladin. I am tempted to try out Death Knight though. The Death Knight changes look kind of sick. I've been really liking Warrior with Legion Remix though. I'm actually really liking Arms. Enchanting, there you are. How do you level this thing up again? Need lesser magic essence and strange dust.
Yes, time is of the
God,
essence.
I'd never do professions in this game. Oh my god. Oh, can I disenchant the Malishai? I cannot be disenchanted. Well, fuck me. What has been your main? In the War Within, I started with Red Paladin and then I moved to Frost DK. I did Kaivesa on Frost DK. But it's like, I'm just gonna show you all. I may have gone overboard with Legion Remix. I'm just gonna show you all real quick before we get back to TBC. I just want to show you all what I've done over Legion Remix. Try not to judge me too much. But okay, so this is my Demon Hunt I use in all my videos. This is a Death Knight. This wasn't Legion Remix. I boosted this guy when I got back into the game. No, with Midnight. Then I had a Paladin, right? Blood Elf Paladin. Then my Warrior. I brought this guy back to retail. This was a Legion Remix character. Then in my Kevis group, I have my Nightborn. I have a Monk, a Warrior, a Uni the Bus, which is a Hunter, and then a Death Knight. Then, you may notice a scroll reel, by the way, on the right. Okay, so Magha, Orc Warrior, Troll Warrior. In the wrong set, by the way, my Troll Heritage Armor on him. Zendalari Warrior, Orc Hunter, Troll Hunter. I love this transmog I made for him. I have Troll Mage, Zendalari Paladin, Panda Monk, Goblin Warrior, because one of my first characters I ever made back in Kata was a Goblin Warrior. So I want to bring him back. Troll Shaman, Orc Warlock, Rogue, Death Knight, Mage, Monk, Magha Hunter, Orc Priest, Undead Warrior, Orc Shaman, Zendalari Shaman, Blood Elf Hunter, Mage, Monk, Warlock, Priest, Rogue, Troll Druid, Zendalari Druid, High Mountain Druid. This guy I made on retail, and that's like all my those are my characters I now have access to. So I don't know who to play when we get to Midnight. I've been really liking playing as this guy. A whole Jmulls army. Yeah, it's like over the years, I've always wanted various like race class combinations, and since it takes like 2 hours to level a character in Legion Remix, I've just been doing that because that's been my main way to farm bronze as well. Gonna be able to make an undead paladin. I wouldn't be surprised if the story goes in that direction. I wouldn't be surprised if at some point we get like Orc Paladin though. I don't know. It depends if they go off the Magha Orc storyline from before. I'm actually really like my Troll Warrior as well. Been liking Trolls and Orcs lately. Okay, let's get back to TBC though. But it's like, I don't know who to play. Because I don't know what all the classes feel like yet. I've done Ret Paladin on the beta, and honestly, to me, it feels the fucking same. Like, mostly, just feels a little bit squishy. But it's probably a gear thing. Yeah, it's like, I've always been an altaholic in WoW. And Legion Remix has just given me the opportunity to be even more of that. I did try to prioritize classes that had like high mobility, just for like transmog farming purposes and stuff like that. So I have like 4 druids, because druids are like the best for transmog farming, because you need like a whole bunch of speed on them. But I'm probably gonna main like one of my blood elves, probably like the paladin or the death knight. Probably that or the demon hunter, because I've been actually really enjoying demon hunter. All right, one of these days I'm going to figure out how disenchanting actually works in this game. Oh, I think you're supposed to like make these repeatedly. I need copper rod, strange dust, and lesser magic essence. Then you like make these. Then you probably disenchant these. Oh, I think I see. I made sure to like have a character for like all the horde races so I could do the heritage armors if I wanted to. I've done Orc and Troll lately. I still need to do Undead. I need to do Goblin. I've done Tauren a while back. I still need to pick theirs up though, actually. Actually, I think it'd be quick if I just like do this. Let's actually use the Hearthstone finally. Took 15 years, but we finally used it.
Yes.
Guess I don't need this shit now. I don't need that either, because I can't disenchant it.
Time is of the essence.
Isn't there an enchanter here? The enchanting vendor? It's a freaking cheese vendor. Huge. Needed that one. Probably the most important vendor, honestly, when I think about it.
Will fall. Keep
Okay,
your
nothing
wits
else.
about
I have
you.
22 silver. I'm not used to having this much money. At least with my classic characters. You know, I've actually bought much armor. I don't really need it. Maybe I should buy like a piece or something. Is there anything egregious? I don't think so. That'll give me a pouch. That's huge. That gives me a weapon, but I already upgraded my weapon. 35 armor, 20 armor. Okay, okay. 53, that's mine. All right, let's just buy those.
We will have justice.
Get a little something, something. Okay, now we're way more tanky at least. Let's go discipline this one guy. Go beat him with a stick. Then grab one of those hot pokers. I'll just go beat the dude with it. That'll teach him a lesson. God, Midnight comes out like March 2nd, doesn't it? It's gonna be kind of sad because I've been really enjoying Legion Remix. I think Legion Remix for me has been one of my favorite experiences I've had with an MMO in like so long. It's been so fun. And it's like giving me a fun reason like log into the game like every day. I've been loving it. It's gonna be sad to see it go. It really is. Get turned into a pig. Hakuna Matata that. But I haven't been able to play like any games off stream because I've been devoting all my time to Legion Remix. So maybe it'll be like a moment of freedom for me.
The dark times will
I think I gotta
pass.
wait for this dude to respawn. Might as well fight this thing. Nice. Give me those cracked eggs. Anvil Ward. The most dwarf name of all time, by the way. Anvil Ward. Bring him out. Come out to the meat grinder. You should live stream your entire life for us. Huge.
See you soon.
Got him. I want to see how Jmulls lives. Step 1, play WoW. Step 2, sleep. Step 3, play WoW. Step 4, repeat step 1 and 3. You can't escape SMT Vengeance New Game Plus forever. Oh. Don't put that evil on me. No. Not that one guy, no. Masakado, no. Don't remind me of the pain. The misery. The desperation. I do have to get back to that at some point. We actually have to do a lot of WoW soon, because there's still a couple of characters in Legion Remix I want to level. I want to do one stream of Legion Remix before it goes, just to say sayonara, baby. Because like, I know it's not very like abundantly obvious on YouTube. Legion Remix has changed so much for my content. It's actually insane how well it's done. It's like, my TikTok was basically dead in the water until I started doing those like Legion Remix shorts. Like, it went from like, what was it? Was it 250, 270 followers? Or was it like 370? It was something like that. I think it was like 270. Somewhere around there. And now, after like mainly just the WoW videos, also a couple of like Final Fantasy 14 videos, but mainly the WoW ones, I'm up to like 1,232 followers on TikTok. It got my like Instagram off the ground. And the remix shorts just, well, they did well. Now they're kind of like falling off because like most people like finished up remix at this point. But it's gotten like the WoW shorts off the ground.
Farewell.
It's like, it's done so much. I didn't think it was going to do that well. Come on. I got to get back to the SMT5. I do want to do Vengeance. Just like, I started Trails and like with all the Xeno stuff as well. Remix just needs to be a seasonal rotation. There's a part of me that agrees. I also want them to do Mop Remix again because there's some rewards I missed out on. Tusk of Manaroth. But I think that's kind of like their plan, where it's like they want Remix to like fill out that like end of the expansion like content gap that's normally there. So instead of it feeling like a dead period, just like slap a Remix in there. I wouldn't be surprised at all if by the time we get to like December this year, we know what the next Remix is going to be. Because they're almost certainly going to do another one. I feel like Remix has been super successful to them. I just don't know what the next remix is going to be. I thought they were going to do WoD, but then they went with Legion. I think Legion was the right call. It's like they could do like WoD, they could do like BFA. I feel like BFA is an easy one. Because there's so much they could like fix with like remix to do BFA well. But like same with like Wrath remix, they could do that, yeah. But my only thing is, would they like be concerned about Northrend burnout? Because we're going to Northrend again for the last Titan. So would they want people to spend a lot of time in old Northrend? Then we do new Northrend. I mean, that could be the strategy. Life stealing shit for us to play? Exactly. It's like remix is such a good idea. Because like, what if we took an expansion, made it arcadey fun, give you a whole bunch of new rewards, and you know all the bad parts of that expansion, let's ignore them. 10 out of 10. It's like, can you imagine Horrific Visions with like the modifiers we get in a
State your
remix? It'd be
business.
nutty.
Keep your wits about you.
It would be absolutely bananas.
Glory to the Sindorai.
I don't want to waste money on a bag. I really don't need another bag.
We will have justice.
Glory to the Sindorai. Remember the sun well. Farewell.
Grab that.
Salama
Wayward Apprentice.
Ashalanore.
Grab that. Boring, I think one of the dragons said. Yep. It's like the dragon's just basically going, dude, what the fuck was it? You did this in live? Wow, you're stupid. Skip, skip, skip. Boring, skip, skip. Moving on.
Remember
That was like the
sun
funniest bit to remix to me. It made me laugh every time it happened too.
Sunwell.
Not like a full like, ha ha ha. Just like a, heh. It at least put a smile on my face.
Jelena.
It's like, I can just
We will
imagine them
have
doing that with like
justice.
Azurite armor. It's like, oh my god, you spent how many times bombing islands to level this shit up? Just here, like, take this sack of like Azurite, just go on with it. We don't need to be doing all that. They brought back the mission table? Why the hell they do that? Skip, skip, skip. Now, the funny thing, you know what expansion could actually do a really good remix in my opinion? Shadowlands. Think of it. Shadowlands, but they actually pulled the ripcord. Like, that could be heat. Shadowlands, but Torghast doesn't suck ass.
Be ready for anything. Shurelaran.
Like, they could nail that in my opinion.
The reckoning is at hand.
There's so many people in Azamist Isle right now. God, Azamist Isle. I feel like that's probably the zone I've been to the least. I think there's actually one zone in this game I've never been to. I have never, ever, ever in my fucking life been to Blood Mist Isle. No, that's a lie. I flew over it once just to see what it looked like. I've never actually been here to quest. Shadowlands, but they actually locked in on the plot. Yeah, Shadowlands, but every time they mention Office, you just have like Noradomi or whatever her name was, just be like, skip, skip, skip. Pretend this didn't happen. Skip, skip. Okay, we need these pelts. You need to see it. I mean, I know what it like visually looks like. It's red, so it's a badass, right? But it's like I never really played Draenei, so I never went there. Even when I played Alliance, I was mainly like human or Worgen, like Night Elf. You know what zone was better than people gave it credit for, though? It's not here because when TBC. Vashjir. Vashjir was such a good zone, but people saw swimming and they just mentally checked out. As an actual leveling zone, it was slow, sure, but it was so cool. Like, they give you, like, unique mounts for the zone and everything. And, like, a cool progression because there are, like, 3 mini-zones there as well. Make it like 100 floors or something and reward cosmetics. That would be so hate. It's like, this is like what I'm talking about when I'm like, housing could be a sign of great things to come, which is like, what if we take the old stuff that's been there in the game and we just make it good again? And give people like a reason to do it. It's like, Torghast is right there as an idea that could be amazingly awesome and fun if they just gave it a few like tweaks. Like, they did it with Horrific Visions, and they brought that system back. Rightfully so, and Horrific Visions were awesome. By the way, your boy got Mail Muncher. Bless up. I also got that sick, like, Void motorcycle. But, like, that's an example where it's like, we can go back to, like, previous things that this game has brought to the table and just say, what if we brought this back and just did it again, but make it, like, a little bit better? Or tweaked it in such a way. Void motorcycle is sick. Yeah, it's like one of the things that I talked about for like housing. This is how my brain works, by the way. We talked about Void motorcycles. So my brain's like, they talked about like lap tracks for like player housing neighborhoods. And like, imagine if they brought back the car mechanic from Undermine. But like, you could make your own courses in your neighborhood for housing. So like, you make your own like Mario Kart ass tracks. It's like, that would be so good. Hello, T-Jet. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. It's like the sky is like literally the limit for this game. Or is that not out yet? I am playing the new anniversary service. I'm pretty sure it's pre-patch. So you can play as like Janai and Blood Elf. So that's what we're doing. We are getting midnight pre-patch next week. Oh, believe me, I will be there. Use the bronze dragon flight that they did for Remix and Vision of the Nazoth. That'd be so cool, yeah. That's like such a great idea to bring them back as well. Would design your own race dungeon roguelike, use housing to allow players to build stuff. Yeah, it's like that system has so many like potential like paths that could take it. You just can't enter the Outlands, I guess. I believe so, right? I think you can get like a character boost to level 58. Not sure why the level 58, but I think you can. Oh yeah, because like you can go to Outland at level 58 instead of level 60. Right. The old gods are pretty legit. Yeah, they're cool. I like the fact that moving Shadow Priest to be basically the void, the old god spec. Like they're changing a bunch of spell animations, basically just be a bunch of tentacles slapping around. It's cool. I like it. I do kind of hope. It's like, because I've been playing a lot of Trolls recently, I want there to be like a Shadow Hunter spec. It's like, Trolls not having a playable spec that can actually use glaives, not counting like Azeroth, just feels wrong to me, right? It's like Shadow Hunter definitely needs to be a spec at some point for something. Like maybe Warrior, I don't know. Maybe Shaman, I don't know. Spec Devour myself. I might go Devour initially. I haven't decided yet. It'll probably be my Trinity. Either Paladin, Death Knight, or Demon Hunter. My Trinity used to be Paladin, Death Knight, Warrior. Actually, it might still be. But I do want to try out Devourer. Yeah, I'm a Havoc Demon Hunter main and remix as well. Though, as I showed earlier this stream, I have like 38 characters. Yeah, I played a little bit of Devourer in the beta, and it's so fun. It looks so dang cool as well. Like, some of those animations are so badass. And it has, like, different playstyles in the talent tree, where it's like, if you want to be more range, you can do that. There's also a build, though, that rewards you, like, jumping into the fray melee, do a bunch of sick animations, like, jump back out. It's so cool. I played Paladin mainly in the beta. And I will say, Red Paladin, to me, I'm sure there are changes. It feels largely the fucking same to me. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, because I like Ret. Actually, it's something I kind of liked over the course of Legion Remix, funnily enough. Beastmaster. Yeah, I understand. It's like, it's the dummy spec, but still. For some reason, when those procs go off, it feels good. it felt weaker than Havoc. That's probably just a balance thing. You can't really take like balance on beta to like hard or anything. That's like so subject to change. Was in Warlords of Draenor. Oh my god, if I could turn back time. God, I hated the Legion revamp of Ret. It ruined the spec for me. I didn't play for the longest time. They fixed it relatively recently. I don't know if it was with the War Within or if it was a Dragonflight patch. But they made Ret not shit anymore, so I was so glad for that. Next FanFest? Yeah. I'm looking forward to the FanFest. It's gonna be such a good year for like WoW, for like MMO news. There is one spec where I'm like, I've always loved this spec. I just haven't really mained it since Mists of Pandaria, but every time I find myself playing it, I just love it, and that's Elemental Shaman. Ellie Shaman is so fun. God, I miss Multi-Strike. Multi-Strike back in MoP was the funniest shit on like Ellie Shaman. Just chains of lava bursts going out, and you felt like a god. I think they kind of weaved that in to be like the mastery of Ellie. There's a part of me that kind of wants to main like a troll shaman, because that's what I mained back in MoP. I mained a troll elemental shaman because like Jesse Cox did it as well, and I was like in middle school, so I'm like, well, I want to do what my favorite YouTuber does. And I'm like, oh hell, this spec's really fun. Ellie Shaman slaps on retail. Yeah, isn't it like giga busted right now? It's like insanely powerful. Uncapped AoE. Ah, that's why. Okay. Makes sense.
What business have you?
It's all a mess, Paladin. It's my fault. I was warned to get out of dock while there was still time, but did I listen? No. What am I going to do now? Those sickly blood elves and the wretched have made off with my magical goods and ate them, I think. I'm pretty sure that means they can't be retrieved. God, I love quest text sometimes. The comedy they weave in, and the Grimscale Murlocs pirated away the rest of my goods in the dead of night. Furthermore, to kick an honest merchant when she's down, my crew abandoned ship. I think I'm going to cry. I like how they kind of brought back this similar vibe for a quest line in Midnight. I don't know if it's a direct continuation or anything, but there's like a whole like mystery component. We like power around with like a blood elf like detective doing a whole mystery scene in this like location in Midnight. It's really good. Earthquake or some shit is uncapped. Oh yeah, can't you like spam Earthquake as well? Bro, I just tried to use charge. I am so warrior brain rotted. I was like, control ease my charge button. Let me press that. It procs all the time. I might need to invest more in my shaman. It's so fun. Take care, Fabuki. Thanks for tuning in. You know what class I could just like never like want to main? Druid. I'm like, there's like some points in time where I'm like, maybe I could go for a Druid now. And she's like, it never lasts for me. I'm also never that big on like Druid transmogs. Ooh, I need a heal. God. MP management as a blood elf is so good. Just because of the racials. I started in Kata. I never knew about mana tap, but like mana tap into Arcane Torrent for MP for like mana generation. It's so nice. Like yeah, it wouldn't work in like the modern game, but like at this speed, at this pace, it works so well. Oh like being a pig laser chicken. I can feel that, yeah. Boomkins are always funny. I wouldn't want to look like that myself. I can always appreciate when one is there, though. When Boomkin is good, farming with Boomkin is the funniest shit ever. Who remembers, like, farming with Boomkins back in WoD? And just how broken Starfall was. It was so funny. Just watching Boomkins, like, take up half the zone, just kite everything with Starfall and it dies. I like how there's like a parallel between like the Wretched basically trying to drain us of like mana and resources and HP, but we drain them of mana as well. Perhaps we're not so different, you and I. God, I had no idea about the balance in TBC. Did anyone actually play Ret in TBC, or was it just Prot? So I know people wanted Prot Paladin tanks in TBC. How did Ret feel? Or at least fair? Music in Eversong Woods is so good. It's so good. I love it. One of the other things I picked up from like Bellula though, as well, is like boost the ambience. It makes the zone so atmospheric when you go through them. God. I just love the visuals sometimes in this game, man. Especially in this zone. It's so good. New Tang an 8.0 pretty sure. I hope we do. You help them out. I don't need more hooligans. I need these crates, actually. Here's the zones. Yeah, I like the ability to, like, freely explore them. I haven't actually done the prey mechanic in Midnight. Is it any good? I hope it is. Because the ability to, like, scale the difficulty of the overworld is something I've been wanting for the longest time. I hope it's good. I imagine with, like, the right amount of gear, it'll just, like, roll over, right? But, like, when it's relevant, I hope it's good. Zones feel alive and WoW. Yeah. I think I've also been getting, like, even better with zone design recently as well. Ever since, like, Dragonflight. It's just, like, the scale a lot of, like, modern zones have is so nice. It's, like, especially when we get to Midnight. When you guys get to Harandar, holy shit. Harandar is so nice. It's so pretty. Yeah, the FF14 zone music, it's like nothing will ever beat Ultima Thule for me. I think Ultima Thule will probably remain my favorite zone of all time, just because I love the story that happens there. And the song that plays. Ultra Zone. I kind of expected after last time. Because, like, to me, my conspiracy theory, like, tinfoil hat thing. Is that supposed to be green? I'm going to assume not. I think the World Soul Saga is basically them giving themselves time to do an old world revamp like Kata. I think it's coming after The Last Titan. I think that's the big play. Because, like, how do you, like, follow up a 3 expansion arc? Like, how do you do that? Revamp. It's the best segue. I definitely clicked that first, by the way. I got fucked there. They didn't like the fact that it said gnomes were puntable. Like, streamer, nope. WoW 2. I really don't think they need a WoW 2. Unless, like, the back-end code gets so bad, but, like, housing to me, like, basically was them saying, yeah, we really don't need a WoW 2. I think, like, if we get a WoW 2, one, it's already happened back in Cata, but two, the actual WoW 2 people keep talking about, I feel that would be, like, whatever the old world revamp would be. I wouldn't be surprised if they do a giant reset for, like, a lot of systems and just rein some things in and change a bunch of stuff. It's like, I wouldn't be surprised if we had a whole new leveling experience after, like, the last Titan. Is still doing super fine. The only main issue is, like, lag. And, like, mainly, like, lag when you have, like, a bunch of people on the screen at the same point in time. And, like, if they can't fix that, they might need to think of something. Throws wowing overtime? Yeah. I love WoW. I'm so glad I came back to the game with the War Within. I've been loving it. Also, it's been nice playing through the Blood Elf starter zone again before we get to midnight. Oh, wow, Reborn! Yeah. Oh my god, who's gonna be the WoW Urianger, though? And who am I even kidding? No, it's actually Velen. Definitely Velen. But to me, it's like, the main reason I don't think they're going to do a complete reset of WoW anytime soon, like a whole new game client, it's housing. It's like, you would have saved housing for the new game. You wouldn't have added to this version. And a Guild Wars 2 system after Last Titan. I wouldn't be surprised. It's like, I think one of the main things they should really pivot away from with, like, modern WoW design is the patchification of WoW. What do I mean by that? Where it's like, all the work you do in a patch feels like it's not going to matter because you'll just get, like, if this is the progression system from, like, one patch, this is the next patch. In Classic, it was like this, then this, then this. Notice how this hasn't changed. Then this, then this, then we move to TBC, and we do it again. But in, like, WoW now, it's like, let's say 12.0, 12.1, 12.2. That is what I think they need to move away from. It's like, I'm glad WoW nowadays, like Blizzard, are basically just going, yeah, so what are they doing? Uh-huh. So they like it, right? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, can we do that? Copying? Who gives a shit? So you can put that in this game. Well, yeah, do that. I like how they're doing that again. Loving WoW. It's really hard too. It's like, for people that haven't played WoW, it's like hard to, like, wrap your head around. But, like, you don't dump thousands upon thousands of hours into something without loving it, right? And it's like, I grew up with, like, Cata and Mists of Pandaria, and then I suffered through WoD. But it's like, when WoW is such a big part of your life like that, it's hard to ever really truly say goodbye entirely. And, like, there's a part of you that just hopes that they get better at some point. I lost faith back in Shadowlands. Because, like, if you look back to, like, very old videos on my channel, you can find some rants. Because, like, the decisions they were making back then were so mind-bogglingly stupid, it begged belief. And I lost faith in Blizzard and the direction of the game. And I started to become a bit apathetic to it, but I always kept, like, one eye open on it, right? And then it's like the War Within. Hey, we're gonna do the World Soul Saga. Here's Chris Metzen. He's Chris Metzen. He's cool, right? Yes. I'm like, Mop Remix was cool, though. Then I tried it out again. I'm like, oh, they are getting better. shitty parts of my life. Yo, yeah, absolutely. It's like, what if I had like a bad day? There were like 2 main games I'd play. It was either Halo 3 or WoW. And I would just be able to like lose myself. It was escapism, right? And like that was the beautiful thing about like an MMORPG that's like really hard to like translate to any other game. It's why I've always like played MMOs. I started with RuneScape, I moved on to WoW, then Final Fantasy XIV, and now I play both. But it's like, when you've been through that, and it's like, here's the funny thing. It's like, I was never that much of a raider. I couldn't tell you what the fuck I did in this game. From like MOP through like when I left in Shadowlands. I couldn't tell you what I did in this game on a week-to-week basis. I don't even fucking know. I just played the game. And I had the time of my life doing it. It was like the fantasy world you could always just like lose yourself mentally to. There was nothing ever really like it. And when I stopped playing WoW, I was searching for like that experience for the longest time and nothing scratched that itch. It's like, I love Final Fantasy XIV. It was a different game though. And it never fully scratched that itch that WoW did for me. Now look at me, yeah. Glad I found 14 though, love it. Yeah, it's like MMOs just have that great charm to them. And it's like that feeling where it's like, no matter what you did, if you logged in, chances are, even if you had a long session or a short session, you probably did something where you felt like, hey, I progressed something. I was a bit productive here. That felt good. And it's like that form of like continual progression. It's so dang good. And I feel like a lot of gamers get that nowadays with like gacha games. Where like over the course of time, the story goes on, you build up your account and all that. And like MMOs do it in a different way. Combat system. Yeah, it's like, I think it's one of the reasons I play a lot more WoW nowadays than I do 14. Because I prefer pressing my buttons in WoW. Because of a lot of reading. Yeah, that too. It's like for a lot of WoW, it's like I can just have like a YouTube video open on the other monitor or something. And I can just relax. I can do that with FF14 as well. Don't get me wrong. But like, it's something just about WoW. Because I've been playing for so long, right? The snappy WoW style combat. Yeah, it's the snappiness in the WoW combat that really does it for me. Hello, Hydro. Welcome to the stream. Isn't 14 like a 2.5 GCD? It is, but you also get like off global cooldown abilities you press intermittently. So it's not like you're only pressing a button once every 2.5 seconds. I am trying to find these Sinduri armaments, by the way, and I cannot find any. People keep yanking them. Ultimates in FF? No. Because I never really had a group to play with. I've done a few extremes, though. It's one of the reasons I've done, like, so many delves over the course of, like, the War Within. Because it's like, that was content that I could do. It was like, I loved going down after, like, Kyvessa. Like, that was a really cool fight to me. A bit bullshit, don't get me wrong, but, like, getting that fight down was great. Getting down, like, the big bug guy in 11.0, really good. We should start a guild? I'd be so down for that. Yeah, I've heard the new tier is hard, but really fun. Could do guild housing too. It's like, I'd be so down for that. It's like one of the things I've always wanted to do. It's like, if we ever got like the MMO segment of the audience like big enough, like make an actual guild for us. It's like, I would love to do that. It's like my main character in WoW is in a guild, but it's just like a guild I never talked to. Same with like FF14. It's like I'm in an FC there, But I never talk to them. I'm just like there for like the bonuses. It didn't cause of an issue. That sucks ass. Sorry to hear that, Hydra. It's an ultimate mechanic? That's crazy. I've heard of that secret phase in M12, though. Just start a guild, bruh. I mean, I'd be willing to do that. Fuck it. We're gonna do... You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do that right now. Hold on. Wait, don't I need, like, a charter? I need, like, people to do that with, don't I? Hold on. I'm logging retail. Who do I do it on? I gotta make my... let me do my paladin. Hello, Wolf. Welcome to the stream. Guild would be sick. Alright, I'll make one. Fuck it. Alright, chat. We need names. We need a name for the guild. We're gonna need signatures. Hold on. I feel like I should make my Blood Elf Paladin the guild leader. Wait, no. Do I do the Blood Elf Paladin or do I do one of the Orc Warriors? The Ascians. Jabronis. Well, we definitely have to put Jabroni in there. That's like the channel name. We have to put Jabroni in there. This one has my name. I should probably just use this one. Alright, let's convert Jmulls to retail. I'm on Area 52 because I just, like, picked the server with the most Horde people on it. Bionis. Do you have to be on the same server, by the way, for a guild? What is... Oh, can they stop, like, resetting my fucking bars? Oh, is this why? No. Can they stop resetting my bars? God damn it. Oh, brother. Hold on. You go there. Divine Toll goes on Z. You go here. Rebuke goes there. You go there. Bop, you go there. Sack, you go there. Justice, you go there. Redemption, you go there. You all move over. Hammer of Wrath goes on R. Sense Undead, you never use that shit. Hand of Wreck, what does this even do? That's my taunt. Okay, put that there. Don't use a shield because I'm not a loser. Wait, you go there, you go there. Divine Shield goes there. Intercession, move all this shit over. Judgment goes on 2, move that out there. Blade Judgment goes on 3. Final Verdict on E. That goes there, that goes there. Wake of Ashes goes on F. Divine Storm on Q. Final Reckoning goes 4. Where's that one button? I can't tell you how much I hate Crusading Strikes. I'm really feeling it, Gil. Why would you reset this shit? Oh my god. Which one was good? That for more hammers, because it's cool. Sure. Sure. Wait, what is this? More movement speed. Hell yeah, dude. Got a 16-hour shift tomorrow. Xenogears. I got you covered, John. Don't worry. Move you there. Hold on, we gotta sort out the transmog situation, right? Aye, much better. I'm on Hydra, but it should work. Okay, let me find where the guild thing is. Am I even in a guild here? No. Okay. Guild Master and Vendor. Valley of Strength. Okay. Oh, it's like right next to me. Sick. Oh, damn it. Ascent goes there. Whirling Surge goes there. Halt you never use. Second Wind goes there. We're good. I'm not even entirely sure if we're going to do it on Saturday, actually, Hydra. Because WoW's about to fuck this schedule up a bit. Guildmaster, I think I need you. Why is, like, the audio off? Yeah, why is this off?
What do you need?
How do I form a guild? I want to create... How do I form a guild? Purchase a guild chat. To create a guild, you must purchase this chart. I get 4 unique player signatures and return the chart to me. Please enter the desired name for your guild. Okay, guys, we need a guild name. All right, we're gonna do a poll. All right, guild name. All right. Jabronis, let me know when you need SIGs. I will. We'll be doing that momentarily. It's like we're just picking the names right now, then I'll need SIGs. Signatures, not like cigarettes. Maybe something related to 14 and Xeno games. I wouldn't mind a Xeno reference, yeah. Blade. We could do Blade. Oh, Blade might work, though. Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
For the Horde.
It contains invalid characters. Suck me sideways. Hold on. Already a guild named Blade, cringe, L, ratio. Alright. We need a unique name. I'm just gonna double check.
Go with all.
That fucking worked? I didn't think that would work, dude. I thought that name was surely gonna be taken. Wait, I got an idea. Do we do Jabroni Blade? I don't know.
Go for.
I mean, it worked. All right. Fuck it. All right, so we're gonna need, like, signatures. Oh, I can rename guild here? Oh. Okay, fair enough.
Blood and thunder.
It works? Hell yeah. Okay, where do I sell ass to get signatures? I gotta drop it down low somewhere for these signatures. Where do I do that? Outside it if you're in Dawn. Oh, okay, I can go to Dawn. Yeah, Dawn is probably the best bet. Let me head to Dawn. Can't you just start a group so we can join you? Oh, probably? Wait, no, don't you need to, like, be in person to sign it? I should probably move my thing over here. I think I have access to Whispers, yeah. Alright, my name is Jmulls, and I'm on Area 52 for the server, by the way. Just a heads up. It's a badass mog, though.
I have an
Take care, John. Thanks for tuning in.
goods for outlanders. My directive is to serve
Okay, so, I'm on top of the brand building. Probably a good place for this. Like right here. I request signature. I would have to click on someone. Yeah, so I think in order to do this, we need people to actually come to my character so I can click on them to request a signature. I think that's how that works. Okay, so we need 4 people for this. I'm there, but on high. Oh, phasing? Huh. Oh, I can probably, like, if you, like, whisper me, I could probably just, invite you to a group. And, like, that could probably do it. I should be able to see whispers. Make a group in the Finder should be easier. Smart. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Okay, pre-made group, custom. Start a group. Jmulls, Jabroni, Blade, Guild, group. Smiley face. I can't put smiley face. Alright. It's the Jmulls, Jabroni, Blade, Guild group in the Finder. So, if you request to join here, I'll just invite you to the group. Who wants to be a founding member? Hi, member. Yeah, read 'em and weep at this Radar.io score, by the way. Read 'em and weep. I remember how to open the group finder. I think it's the O button, or is it the I button? Okay, we got Eternal in the group. Hell yeah. God, remember when the dances were like based on like popular dances? The freaking human one being every day I'm shuffling, shuffling, shuffling. Ah, there you are. Okay. I think I can request a signature. Don't know if that worked though. I can't find the group. Should I delist? It should be in the custom. Let me delist. Start a group. Can't sign if not on the same server. That's a weird restriction. So apparently we have to be on the same server. Huh. That's such a weird restriction, because like aren't guilds like cross server now? Of course Unk knows ancient songs. It's not an ancient song. Alright, so I'm gonna list the group under Jmulls Guild. Should probably be easier to search. Yeah, I think you could probably just make alts on Area 52. And then like if everyone just like, I don't know, makes like an orc alt, then I can just go to Duratar. And like we can just probably do it there. Yeah, that's probably the best. I'll go to Duratar. If you want to join the guild, just make an orc or something on Area 52. For some reason, the group won't show up. Huh. I don't know why that would be.
I understand your frustration, Gale.
Yeah, Area 52.
To conclusions.
And it should just be this group. It's in custom. So it's not under like questing or anything like that. Hold on. Start a group. Jmulls Guild, Jmulls. Let me put it in details as well. List group. Oh, I'm on NA. Maybe that's like a point of issue. Maybe that's an issue. I'm on NA. Look, under custom, still couldn't see it. That's weird. Good old Caltunk. Watch there be like a level requirement as well. And it's just like every way to screw us. Just all coming to the head at the same point in time. Are you guild peon? I guess like the group finder won't even help because you have to be on the same server anyways. All right, let's try this now. You've requested guild peon signature. Okay, so level 1 alts work. So, I think the way to do this, if you want to become a signature for the guild, you have to come to Area 52, make an orc, and I'm right at the spawn. I think we can just invite your mains after the fact, but for some reason the signatures have to be on the server itself, which is weird to me. But I'll just put in like the top left corner of the screen. Hold on. That way, if you need, like, to remember, you can just see in the top left corner of the screen, I'm on Area 52, NA. I should probably put that as well. And then we just go to the Orc Starter Zone. Then I'll just invite your mains after the fact. What the hell is this? Tensing flames? What is this? Who remembers when they removed like all the portraits of sexy women and replaced them with like bowls of fruit? Who remembers that? Because just like looking at this, I'm just reminding myself of that. Unless you're on friends list. That's a weird restriction, but yeah, sure, whatever. Might be real ID friends. There's no like security issues with that, right? I can't imagine so. I'm pretty sure aren't guilds like cross-faction now? Hold on. World of Warcraft Cross-faction guild members. Or part of the same Battle.net community. To invite or receive an invitation to an opposite faction guild. What's a Battle.net community? The fuck is that? Never heard of that in my life. Battle.net community? Players must be Battle.net friends or part of the same Battle.net community to invite or receive an invitation to an opposite faction guild or on the same realm. Or some shit. That's weird. Huh. On a tier list, nice. I'm in the starter zone, I don't see you. God, is it phased for some reason? Try joining the group. In the, oh my god, do you even have access to the pre-made group finder? It should be in custom PvE. It should just be the Jmulls. It should just be Jmulls Guild. If you, like, request to join here, I'll just invite you. I just want us to circle back to a previous conversation, by the way, when we were talking about... Not till level 10? God damn it. Oh, yeah, you could just invite... Oh, yeah, you could just whisper me. Duh. Yeah, I'm just Jmulls. Just whisper me. Okay. Oh. Do you both want to join? Both of... We see you now? Okay, are these both you? Requested to join your group. Okay. Sick. That's another one. Where's the button? There you are. Okay. Request signature. Request signature. Yeah, the game... The workaround sometimes to get this game to work for basic social things. It's kind of weird. Alright, so we just need one more signature. All we need is one more, and we can get this guild rocking. Feels like we're cracking the Matrix. Yeah, no kidding, right? I'll make another orc. Would that work? Wait, I didn't think of that. Would that work? There's no way that would work, right? If that works, that's going to be so funny. I mean, it's technically only using the character name. I like the idea we just have a guild of like one blood elf as the leader and a bunch of orcs. I bought Overwatch a few years ago. I want my money back. You probably should get a refund. God, I remember playing Overwatch at launch though. It was at least fun. Your voice is delayed on stream. Yeah, I think there is stream delay. I can't really change it now. Because normally I'm not doing like stuff that doesn't need like instantaneous reactions. So I go for normal latency for higher quality. If we do guild stuff, I'll just like knock down the latency. I have to do that before the start the stream. Marvel Rivals is so much better. I've heard good things about that game. Blizzard added RP to the guild system to make it convoluted. Yeah, no kidding. Another orc. I'm going to assume... Okay. Let's see if this works. No shot, right? I'd be surprised if this works. It won't let me sign it. Oh, I thought we got a workaround. I swear this used to... Can't wait for the guild neighborhood. Yeah. Guild neighborhood's gonna be sick. It's gonna look like a freaking zone that just got nuked with like 4 houses in like a circle. Gonna be lit. I'll make the guild neighborhood right after we make the guild, by the way. See, it's like, I can't tell if my ego is through the roof or if this is someone that wants to join the group. Or they're just like standing around looking. I'm not used to like the streamer effect at all. You know what I mean? Dances with you. I gotta do a dance as well. We're gonna have to pay someone 100 gold to sign. Okay, I got another idea. Does anyone have an alt account? Wait, I have a 5 IQ idea. That 5 IQ might be the real way to say it. Does anyone have an alt account? That might work. I really should have counted the amount of people that wanted to join before this. I really should have counted that. Bro, if they would just knock this down to 4 people max, that'd be huge. Huh. Wasn't there like 20 people in the stream? I people probably looking, that's fine. I'm whispering people around us. We're gonna have the most humble beginnings for this guild of all time. You know, I wonder if I could find someone if like tomorrow I make a YouTube short, I put in like TikTok and Instagram. I wonder if I could find someone like that. Because that could be the play. We might not be able to do it like right now, but like maybe if I do that. Huh. See, that's a line of thinking worth continuing in my opinion. Look, we got like a conga line going on over there. I'm trying to think of something. No one did that cheese for like Legion Remix, right? Where it's like you just make a bunch of like alt accounts. You can make a short to beg for signatures, yeah. Line up our orcs and cry or something? Going to visit your house, bet. Yeah, I'll like use the footage here of just us dancing in a circle. And it's us begging for signatures. It's like the beginning of Don Machi or something. God, I love the fact that it's just like a bunch of like not armored orcs with like one endgame geared looking like blood elf that's bald. Meanwhile, Caltunk over here is just trying to ignore us as much as he humanly can. What's even the purpose of the trainers nowadays? We'll need to relocate to the new hood, though. Yeah. My house is a work in progress as well, because I decided to, like, bulldoze a couple of rooms, because I needed to, like, move a couple of rooms to my orc, like, half. Because my house has two, like, different portions to it. There's an orc part, and there's a blood elf part. We kept this rolling. Nice. Caltunk isn't paid enough to deal with us? Yeah. Hold on. I have a line of dialogue for that.
Will you stop touching me?
Wait, we got one. Wait, someone actually wanted... Okay, cancel. Never mind. See, we had hope, and it was just ripped away. Can you randomly put me in the short for no reason? Fuck it, why not? Yeah, why not? Bet. I'll probably make this short tomorrow morning. Well, this has been a crazy stream, hasn't it? So close, yeah. Win. Absolute win. God, I'm not used to orcs looking like knights. With like this basic warrior armor. I'm not used to it. Ashbringer, nice. Yeah. I managed to get like the secret visual from Remix. Because instead of fishing, you just buy the thing for the 100,000 bronze. Hey, Caltunk, you need a guild? Wait, let him cook. Why isn't dueling? Is it not? Yeah, we're trying to make a guild, Mark.
Speak, friend. What do you need?
Wait, is dueling not available? Dueling isn't allowed here? Dude. What are we doing? You play Classic as well? Yeah, I haven't been able to play much Classic lately because of Legion Remix. I like to do more Classic, though. We did quite a bit of TBC early today, and we got the Blood Elf through quite a bit of the starter zone. I can't duel you. Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah, I guess you can't duel in the starter zone. Can it be a random out of context message from me? Yeah, sure, rip it. Dude, Valley of Trial is kind of getting lit right now. Oh, I got Butterfly over there. Caltunk just vibing. Also, hello, Mark. You're welcome to the stream. Okay, well, we do have 3 signatures so far. So I'll probably make this short tomorrow, and we'll see what we can get from that. Watch no one request. That'd be the funniest outcome. We just hold on to this guild charter for like perpetuity. That would be the funniest outcome. The heck's even in that like cave? Who goes in there? Huh. Alright, so probably a good place to call it there for the... Pay 1 Hearthstone. Alright, so I'll call the stream there for the day. Have a good day, brother. You too, Marky. Thanks for tuning in. You're using my charm in this short. Throwing it back jabroni style. Hold on, I'll screenshot that right now. Okay, sick, I got it. So, I'm gonna call the stream there for the day. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be playing quite a bit of WoW in the coming weeks. Just as a heads up. Tomorrow will probably be Xenogears. Day after is probably WoW again, though. Because we have quite a bit to do. So thank you all for tuning in. My pleasure making the video and the stream. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out and helps support your content. And I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Wolf. Thank you, TJ. Thank you, Indog We Trust. Hydro, John, Este, Marky, Eternal, TJ. Thank you, Liu. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Stay safe. Have a great day. What? Next time in Dragon Ball Z. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. We might make a guild. Who knows? Bye-bye, everybody. Until we meet again.